Hey there, Wargamers! Luka and Skari here from MiniWarGaming.com, bringing you a sponsored battle report from Wayland Games. We have ourselves a narrative bout here between Settra and his royal host against a Dwarven Expeditionary force in the deserts. And it's also a surprise encounter on top of all of that.
We play and call it work.
We'll start with the Dwarves. I felt it fitting to name our characters today because it's a narrative game. Why not? This is Doko Oldhammer, Rune Lord and General of the Army. A great weapon on him with full plate armor. Went with a standard Rune Lord build. I shouldn't say standard. He's got on his heavy armor, his full plate armor, he's got two runes of warding. And on his great weapon, he's got a Rune of Fury. And then he's got that fancy book there. It's an enchanted item. It's got a Rune of Spell Breaking built into it, as well as a Master Rune of Balance. I should also point out he's one of my reserve elements in this mission. He will not be showing up until a little bit later. Our Dwarven Thane, our battle standard bearer, will be Dwani the Stout. Sure.
The Stout with his mighty banner.
This is a legendary banner, for it is inscribed with the rune of Stromny Redbeard. It's got a massive +1 combat resolution within his command range, which as the battle standard bearer, I believe is 12. We'll double check that. It's either 9 or 12, but either way, it's a war banner that has
That banner shall look great in the hall of Settra.
That would be bad. This is a master rune, and we don't give those up lightly. He is going to be equipped with a great weapon and also full plate armor. Now, his full plate armor has 2 runes of warding, as well as a rune of iron on it, which gives him an additional wound and a 5 board save. And that is it, other than the master rune on the banner. I'm running a unit of 10 Dwarven Rangers as core. They are going to be equipped with literally everything. They got heavy armor, shields, great weapons, throwing axes, and I think that's actually it for them. That's a lot of stuff. 1 unit of Warlords in reserve. They did bring a standard bearer to today's game for points. They're heavy armor, shields, and crossbows, but no great weapons. The last piece of core will be 23 Dwarven warriors with hand weapons and shields with full command. I bought them drilled. I expected to put the Rune Lord with them, but the mission dictated otherwise. I think I needed the combat resolution against the Sphinx over there instead. Some of the other elements of the army will be a unit of 20 Iron Breakers with the full command, and the Rune of Confusion on the banner, so disorder charges against them. And I bought them drilled as well. They are going to be coming with a detachment of Iron Drakes. Detachments can't take any command models, so we just have 5 Drake guns here, but they're deployed within 3 of them. We're going to be running 2 units of Slayers in today's game. They're tagging along just to see if they can fulfill their oath out here in the desert sands, I guess. Times are tough back at the hold, and they're not really, not too many opportunities are popping up, so they kind of just jump at whatever they can. They are all just hand weapons, though the model in the middle of the front rank is a Giant Slayer with a great weapon. Now, one of those units of Slayers is in reserve as well. We have 2 Gyrocopters here, both in reserve, with just steam guns.
Well, who other than to lead a royal host than Settra the Imperishable himself? He's looking really fancy on his giant chariot.
Giant base, too.
Giant base. It's like a dragon base, but it's Settra. So he needs no introduction.
Because, you have to have like a professional knowledge of all of his titles to actually be able to do it. I tried once a long time ago to memorize them all.
It is very long.
It is a lot of titles. It's well over, I think it's like well over 30. And they're not like one-word titles either. No.
No, there are a lot of titles. Let's just say the Imperishable, done. That's his main moniker. And we have 2 Lich Priests and a single Herald upgraded to a Battle Standard Bearer. So of course, Battle Standard O-Tech. And he's got the Meteoric Iron and his little flaming
Ruby Ring.
Then we have 2 Lich Priests. One has the Cloak of the Dunes, because he's going to be flying around. And then one has a Scarab Brooch. Not really useful in this case too much, because I only have 1 Ambusher unit, but, it is what it is.
And the Herald is the one character actually on the battlefield.
Correct. He's the one that is joining the Tomb Guard. Following Settra into battle are his cohorts and regiments of chariots. I'm running 3 units of 3 light chariots with no command, just chariots. And then because I'm using the journal, I wanted to represent the royal host, I am also running a unit of 3 Tomb Guard chariots with no command as well. That is a 12 chariot host, which Settra is looking forward to commanding. See, in this story, the chariots and him are running around the surrounding area because they had reports of the dwarves. And he had sent the foot troops ahead to kind of get to the tower and set up some defensive positions. And now that we've sort of like arrived, the dwarves have taken the hills. And now we have to send the chariots in. You know, they called them with a little holko bird or, I don't know, a drum beat or something.
Undead magic.
That's
nonsense.
right, undead magic. They know to come. The herald has called them. And then we have 20 Tomb Guard with halberds. I love Tomb Guard.
I love them with I'm jealous you got this
so
unit.
Good. Yeah, I worked very hard to get them all painted up. So
I got like 70 Tomb Guard, all hand weapon shields.
I do have another 30 or 40 that are hand weapon shields, the old metal models.
Those are the ones I mostly run.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's nice. I think eventually I'll probably run a royal host with like a bunch of Tomb Guard instead of chariots and do like a different version of the royal host.
Royal Host is probably my favorite way to play.
Yeah, it's really fun. Then we have one skeleton cohort, which is 10 hand weapon shield, light armor skeletons, and 10 archers with light armor. That's it, just a 20 brick unit. And behind them, some scouting horse archers that have a free chariot runner upgrade because of the royal host, which is kind of neat. Rounding it up, a war sphinx with an additional Tomb Guard on top. And that's it.
That's it, eh? Okay, not bad. Oh, they're 2 base?
Yeah, it's two normally, and I have a third one on there.
That works. And that is it for the units on the table in reserve, but we forgot our ambushers. Well, I forgot mine. Skari didn't forget his.
Well, these are just 5 little skeleton skirmishers with free ambush, once again, because of the royal host rules. It's just 5 of them with bows. They're probably going to pop up and just be annoying. They are chariot runners as well, so it's going to be useful for chariots.
And I forgot about the miners I was talking about so much. You can't have an expeditionary force without miners. They were actually the main inspiration for this list. I haven't played them in the old world yet, and I know people have been asking me to play miners a bunch, and they're great models, awesome for the dwarf line, and very fitting for the game. We have the drill upgrade on the prospector, and the banner upgrade as well. We're running 14 today because of points. But before we get into the game, a few words for today's sponsor, Wayland Games. They are a massive distributor based out of the UK, and they handle all things generally nerdy. Board games, trading card games, collectibles, as well as all your wargaming needs. They do offer worldwide shipping for most of their products, as well as competitive pricing and insane amounts of stock. I would recommend checking out Wayland Games if you are thinking about adding to your collections or just starting a brand new one for yourself. Wayland Games is a massive supporter of MiniWarGaming, so consider supporting Wayland Games yourself. Reminder before the game, before we get to this madness and nonsense, if you are a viewer who lives near Niagara Falls and wants to come by and play some Warhammer with us
Or
here
wants
at
to
MiniWarGaming,
travel and come play with us.
that's true. If you want to travel kind of far away, we're in Ontario. It's like right near Niagara Falls, if you know where that is, and we're taking guests all the time. Challenges, war games, anything, Lord of the Rings, Old World, 40K, Sigmar, new Sigmar around the corner. So, come by. If you're going to go to the falls, maybe consider stopping by and playing some games with us here. We buy you lunch, and we pretend to be really cool guys and hang out all day and have a good time. Or at least some people say that anyways. Also, if you want more Old World content, Steve and myself over at his channel on Mountain Miniatures record a bunch of Old World content. So every Wednesday and Thursday, at 5:30 EST, we start our game. It's always Thursdays are weird series, and Wednesdays are like general wargaming. And by that I mean on Wednesdays we show off new models, and on Thursdays we do like competitive games or narrative games or just wacky games. That's kind of the theme we have right now, but things change. And we'll check you out over there. All the same, that's Mountain Miniatures. And in addition to that,
check out Scodcast. You can also look at the link in the description. But I do mainly 40K competitive content with Drukari, and I also offer 40K coaching.
And it's quite worth it too. The man has a font of knowledge.
Font, like a fountain.
Like a fountain. I was thinking Font of Mythos from Magic
By the way,
Gathering.
Silver Vault members get a free session with me.
Oh, good to know.
Just so you know, you have to use your Silver Vault code, and you can send me an email, and you get a free session. I actually did one this morning.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
That's convenient. And with that, everyone, let's enjoy the game. Everyone, we are ready to play our first of 3-part mission. Now, this is something we came up with today, technically. Skari and I are going to be playing a linked series of battle reports, but they will not be coming out in
right
quick
away.
succession.
So you're going to have to stay tuned.
Yes.
Which means you have to be loyal to what we do.
This is the linked series of narrative missions at the end of the core rulebook, I guess,
That's right.
of the old world.
It's the 3 narrative missions that are linked games. Each one affects the next one.
Yep, so it's first one is surprise attack, next one's the dark monolith, and then it's a
The tower. It's like a hill or tower in the middle.
You're surrounded on all sides, all
Lost
stuff.
stand or whatever.
And you take casualties from the first mission that apply to the second one and the third one, things like that. Now, that aside, they want you to kind of construct your own narrative around those 3 missions, but those missions are more or less a guideline as to what they want you to do with narrative games
And
in
you
general.
can play them as standalone, if you want.
That's what the plan was initially,
Correct.
and then Skari had mentioned, well, why don't we just play the next 2 missions whenever
Since we decided
have...
to play the first one anyway.
Correct. So the idea is when we have the time to do the next, when Skari and I play the old world again next time, we'll play the second mission of the series, and then etc. for the third one.
When Josh schedules us to play fantasy again.
Exactly. So surprise attack, I'm going to go, before we go to the armies, I'm going to go over the mission here. It is, the battlefield is divided, if you could, Skari, 6 different sections. Point them out, I suppose, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
Now we both roll off. The winner, essentially, I had to pick a sextant first, and then Skari picked one, then I picked one, then Skari picked one, and I picked one. We deploy one of our units in that part of the battlefield. So, for an example, I picked my Dwarf Warrior unit first, bam, on this hill in the desert. And then Skari said, well, la-di-da, I'm going to put my War Sphinx, and the line's like right here. So he put his War Sphinx fighting the side of my dwarves.
It's important to note, you can declare a charge on turn 1, but you have to pass a leadership test
Correct.
in order to do so.
And we don't know who's going to go first yet.
Correct. We still have to roll that.
Exactly. So I deploy here, Skari deploys there, and then I deployed my...
A second hill. Dwarves and hills? What is this?
Dwarves on hills, and we deployed them in a drilled formation. Sorry, not drilled formation. They have drilled. I deployed them in a marching column, and they do have a detachment, which kind of doesn't break the rule of the scenario so much, but like when you deploy these guys, you put their detachment with them.
They're the same unit.
They're
There's
one unit drop,
together.
essentially, yeah. And then Skari matched that with Tomb Guard in that section over there.
Yep.
And then I did Slayers in that section, and then he did Skeleton Warriors in that section.
Well, not
now.
Skeleton Warriors. This is a...
Cohort.
Cohort.
Ah, there we go. It's a cohort. My bad.
Right.
They were
There
playing
are
Raw
archers
Horse.
and skeleton warriors in there.
And we are forced to pick a different part of the battlefield every time. So I couldn't load up this area. Skari couldn't load up that area. It's literally 1-1.
It's also important to try
1.
create a cohesive battle line because your reserves come in
Yes.
at a random location on the board edge of any of the sections you picked.
Correct.
So now whenever your reserves come in, you're going to have to roll a d3 and basically they come in on
It's this
These two?
part of the board or this
that.
part.
So
Yeah.
it's like, it's nice to have a cohesive sort of like area. We can be like, okay, I've got a battle line that I can create.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's why I picked a corner, so I've got a little bit of a section. And then there's a one random corner where like you could get isolated
Correct, yeah.
units.
But we have no control.
We have
pick-
no control over that.
They can show up on turn 1.
Yeah.
And when you pick them, you roll randomly for what part they come in. So say I roll this part of the battlefield, I can show up on anywhere on this board edge and then enter the battlefield.
Yep.
Then on top of all of that, once we placed our 3 units and picked our 6 sections, we were then able to put one character in a unit somewhere. Skari put his...
Battle Standard Bearer Herald with
With-
the Ruby Ring of Ruin and Meteoric Iron.
And I put my Thane with my battle standard in this warrior unit to reinforce against this...
You just wanted as much combat res as you could in case I charge you turn 1. Makes sense to me.
And then as we play this mission, it's like regular game now. We're going to roll up to who goes first. I do get +1 because I had to deploy a unit first. But that doesn't mean I'll be going first. I just get +1 to the roll-off. Whoever wins the roll-off must go first. And on top of all that, it's standard victory conditions.
We also put scouts down. I don't know if we noticed that,
Yes.
but scouts sort of like break the rules for deployment in missions. So you have a unit of rangers over there.
12 away from the Sphinx.
And I
you
have a unit of horse archers over here.
Correct.
And using the royal host, they have chariot runners for free. And then I got one little unit of skeleton skirmishers that have ambushers for free as well,
Right.
which is fun.
Then I have ambushes as well. I'll go over that in a second. I got mine. I brought miners. I brought an expeditionary force, so I figured like no war machines. Kind of like like usually the Ironbreakers stay in the defend the mines, but they can go with expeditionary forces and defend them as well. The goal was we heard. Here's the narrative of the mission now. The Dark Monolith is there's some sort of ominous monolith out in the desert that the dwarves were looking to hunt down, and some clues led to this abandoned Border Prince's tower, watchtower out in the middle of the desert. It was connected to the rest of that settlement over there, but it's been long since ruined. Now, one of our scenario features will be a tower, a basic small tower right in the middle. This will award an additional 200 victory points to whoever controls it at the end of the game, which will be 6 rounds. Otherwise, standard victory points, banners, units killed, general, all that stuff.
Yep.
And at the end of the game, we're going to resolve the narrative elements of the destruction of our units. If units run away.
So then we can remember for next time.
And then we'll make those lists now, I guess.
I guess so.
That
just
way,
in case
when the
we
next
have
game comes up, we can just jump right into it and do the next mission. And you guys get to watch that too and get excited for the next mission on top of it. Anyways, we're going to roll off now to see who
We
goes
shall
first.
call it the Rise of the Sand Lords.
That's what this one's called, the Rise of the Sandlords. Why Settra here? I'm here to investigate a dark monolith. What are you here for?
Well, Settra has long wished to harness the power of the Dark Monolith.
Of course.
We just got a name of our campaign. It's the Dark Monolith. You know,
that's like the name of this.
That's the name of the second mission.
That's crazy. That's the name of this series of
my
videos.
goodness.
all right. We're gonna roll up.
But that's what he wants, and he does not like dwarves. He thinks that they hoard all the wealth, and he wants some of their. I don't know, metal. He wants to melt it all down and turn it into shiny things.
I don't think Settra likes many things.
He doesn't like many things.
No.
He just does not kneel.
That's like the most dwarf-like non-dwarf character. Settra's probably the closest thing to a dwarf that's not a dwarf in the game.
Yeah, he likes hoarding things too.
Bam! 2, 1, me!
Yay, go dwarves.
Go dwarves, turn them on dwarves. I will jump into the army showcase for you guys here and skip ahead if you don't care about it, but just to tell you what we have in general. And the only thing we didn't mention as we go into my turn is the spells for Skari, but we will talk about them when they come up because he's got a bunch of spells.
I have, yeah. I've got Elementalism, I got the Fireball Battle Magic, I've got a couple of Lorna Hekara spells, and like one illusion spell. One thing
to know with Settra is he is the army's Hierophant, and he's a
general.
He's your general. Yeah, it's unique. He's the Hierophant, the general, and a level 1 wizard, which is not ideal in the old world, but luckily you can have the one signature spell that's easy enough to cast.
It's easy enough to cast. Yeah, sure. We'll make it happen.
We'll make it work.
We'll make
exactly.
it work, yeah.
All right. Oh, Dwarf turn 1. In the command phase, I don't have anything to do per se. We go right past Conjuration, right past Rallying. We're gonna go right to the charge phase. I don't have any charges, but I can at least prepare for this one. And that is about it. So with no charges to declare, and again, if you do want to declare a charge in the first turn, you must do a leadership check. I don't know if it'll matter too much, but in this, not for me it won't, but maybe it will for Skari. Moving on to the remaining moves of the turn, I can have my reserves show up. Brainfart, the reserves do show up during the compulsory move.
Except ambushers. They start on turn 2?
Correct.
Yes.
Start rolling on turn 2 at least, yeah. Mm-hmm. I am going to go with my Slayers first. Why not? Let's see what we have with them. Boom. So we have one unit of Slayers that are going to be marching to war, and I'm going to roll a d3 for what side they show up on. So this is going to be 1, this will be 2, and that'll be 3 over there.
Okay.
They're going to show up, over here. Not bad. Again, that's anywhere along this part of the battlefield edge, so I'm going to go right there to the side of the Tomb Guards.
This is a mess. This is fantastic.
Yes.
This is like...
This
is wild.
I have no idea where yours are showing up either, so I'm putting mine down first turn, not ideal. Let's go ahead and do Mr. Old Hammer here, our general.
Yep.
Again, same numbers. Well, okay, same area. Have him go, the 20-inch line is right there. We're outside of the arc of the War Sphinx for now. And it's, as a reminder, it's ambushers that have to be more than 8 inches away from the enemy, but they can show up on any board edge. That's unique to ambushers. Corlers, where are you showing up? Are you also going to roll a 1? 3! That's near the Slayers. The whole little square over there. Ari's just placing them for me over there. They're going to show up over there.
They were searching the ruins.
Good.
They heard
Excellent.
the din of battle.
We got to get going. That's the war horn. We'll do this gyrocopter first, I guess. Number 3. Let's just have him show up right over there between the ruin and the hill so he doesn't fall over forward. He's fast enough to get in the battlefield later when relevant. Gyrocopter number 2. Number 2. I'm going to put him right at the limit of this section as well. Okay, they all show. That's all my reserves other than my ambushers, which we'll see on the second round. I'm going to go to remaining moves. We're going to move them 3 forward that way.
I'll move it. Do you want to pivot them at all?
Just straight ahead. 3 works for me.
3 straight ahead.
Boom. And then these guys are in a... I don't know where you're showing up, though. You can have guys show up here, there, or over there.
Yep.
But it's random, so we don't know. That's the worst part. Let's have the Iron Breakers march.
9 inches?
I'm going to figure out in a sec. Yeah, they're going to...
Marching column allows you triple move when you march?
Correct. Okay. Yep. So they're going to go 9. They're probably going to wheel a few and end up around this area here. And then I'll be right back once that's resolved. Then these guys are going to probably stay still. 3. And we're back. So they wheeled 4, went forward 5. Still in a marching column. That's dwarves for you. The Rangers, even though I didn't really want them to move, they were kind of blocking my Iron Drakes a little bit, and I wanted them to move. So we're going to take some negative hit penalties here, but they're great at shooting, so it's all good. We moved our Slayers forward 3, and then our Quarrelers and Slayers over here didn't march. They just wheeled a little bit and moved forward just to get closer to the enemy. These guys are going to reform and face the War Sphinx, I think.
Yeah, it makes sense.
We're going to face them just like that. We're going to have Old Hammer just walk up to about there, just staying away from me a wee bit. We're going to go join them later if possible. I think that's it for my movement. I have very little shooting, but we're going to try and make it work. All of this is going to fire at the War Sphinx.
Yep.
He is a large target, so he doesn't get cover from my own models in the way. And we can see him with everything. So it's going to be 10 crossbows and 5 iron guns. He's T6 though, so we need 6 to hurt him. I think they need 5s, but we'll see. We're going to be 10 shots into the back of the War Sphinx. We hit on 3s normally, but we moved, and crossbows are -2 to shoot if you move.
Oh, okay, so 5s.
You know what? I would have only hit with one of them if I stood still extra anyways. 6 to hurt you. No armor pen normally, but they are armor bane 2.
Oh, okay, so 6s be good.
Ooh, you have a right to regen.
Just right to the 6-up. Nope,
1
take a damage.
Damage from everyone's favorite ranger unit. We're gonna figure out what these Drake guns can do. Their guns are in range to fire, but they're in long range right now, so they need 4s to hit because they normally hit on 3s. So quick shot, so they don't care about moving. You know what? Same idea.
Not bad.
5s too. I need that roll again.
What strength are they?
5.
Oh, nice.
I think it's just -1.
6-up.
Hey!
Yeah,
look at that.
Thick hide, let's go.
Their flame attacks run with cures, but this thing is not dry as dust or flammable, so it won't be relevant
It
here.
is stone.
It is, yeah, literally stone. You see that? That's what it's made of. That's what it's made of. Those 5 are going to shoot their crossbows at the skeletons, but they moved, and I think they were in long range. I was in 15, so 6s to hit because they only hit on 4s normally.
Yep.
Wow.
Good talk.
They wouldn't have hit if they stood still. At the opening salvo, got a little bit of damage on this War Sphinx, and that's about it. We're done turn 1 for the dwarves. We're going to go to turn 1 for the Tomb Kings.
Just where I wanted you, stunty dwarves.
Do you think you're going to show up with everything, or are you going to stagger
I'm
out?
literally bringing everything in.
That's what I did.
I'm bringing everything in mainly because I need to know where everything shows up, so I've got a lot of speed, so I can kind of create a battle line if I need to.
Yes.
The most awkward part of this is anything that goes into that sort of corner there, because like, what if I can't physically fit my models?
There are rules for that. You can go like 2x1 if you need to. Okay. Stuff like that.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
So there's ways to do it.
Yep.
Okay. That's the only issue, because I've got chariots are massive, and Settra is also massive.
Yes.
So what if I roll them all on that corner?
That would be unfortunate. I think maybe we'll figure it out. You either randomize, or if they can't fit, they have to stay in reserve. We'll figure it out though. There's an answer. I know there's an answer.
Okay.
I do have
We'll
to
make it work.
I forgot these guys. I'm gonna move
How
them.
far do they move?
I think their move fly 9. Look at that, fly 9. No shooting on them, obviously.
I love it.
We're good. Yep.
Okay.
Tomb Kings.
I don't really have much to do, but let's dive into Tomb King turn 1.
Oh, nothing to do in your command phase because Settra's not on the table.
No will be done, no magic, no
nothing.
enchantments, no hexes, nothing like that. I do have a couple magic missiles that might show up in the right spot at the right time, so we'll see about that.
Otherwise, I think we're good to do.
What's the dispel range on your little guy? 18?
Little guy's got 18.
Okay.
And I have the one faded dispel.
Is that faded dispel? Can you use your super rune anywhere? It's 18 inches.
Normal rules
Okay,
for that,
but
yep.
it just auto dispels.
Once per game.
Okay. Well, you have a 7 combat static resolution on that hill.
Oh, because we're right to nothing to do in the command phase, we're right to charging.
You have a 7 static combat res on that hill, which means
2 ranks, 3 for the banners, effectively.
Are they a horde?
No, they're not a horde.
Okay.
We're on a hill, and we're close order.
And you've got your mega battle standard as well.
Correct, that's 3 between the banners.
I am Indomitable 2, I think, on a Cameron War Sphinx. Yeah, so I'm Indomitable 2.
Do you want to do the leadership check just in?
Oh yeah. I guess because then he just it doesn't matter.
Correct. Nothing bad happens if you pass or fail.
Matter.
Okay, you're good.
He fought. He's okay.
Yeah, because he's playing a lot of 40K.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
Up is good.
Low is good on
Low is
leadership.
good here.
Okay,
Yes. So you have the option.
You know what? I'm gonna charge.
Okay, fair. I have to do a terror check.
You do.
I might flee.
Run.
I might flee.
Come on, come on.
Boom.
Scary. Oh, so close.
You know dwarves are stout. They don't care.
That's fine.
You can't fail, but roll anyways for fun.
Hurrah.
Hey, that's a good roll. You would pretty much just go straight ahead. Woo.
Hurrah. Go, little go, Sphinx, go.
Is he gonna stay? We're good.
That's the only charge. Let's see. He might survive one round of combat through the combat res with his Indomitable 2.
Right.
I'm hoping that he can just hold you one turn. Like, just need to, like, hold.
That's
a combat.
He's got. I'm not gonna really hurt him.
Yeah, it's more like your
much.
static combat res, which will just kill me.
I think you're good as long as you get a couple wounds in you.
If I get a couple of wounds, I should be fine.
Yeah.
But like, even if you do one wound on me, and you've got, you've got a hero in there and stuff. Anyway.
He's only a couple attacks, 2 or 3 attacks. Yeah.
Anyway, let's just say that this War Sphinx hasn't been played in a while. I painted him like 20 years ago, or 15 years ago, or whatever. So he's excited to be in battle.
It's his first try at it. Would you like to? Would you like to go to the compulsory move phase?
I'm gonna just see where everything shows up.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically.
Oh, so yeah,
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 over here. Gotcha.
Okay.
Settra first. What's it gonna be?
So it'll be
what do you
1,
want? What do you want
2,
him to roll?
3. Actually, it depends on where he goes. That it'll depend then what I want to roll for my chariots.
Gotcha.
Right?
So he dictates where you want everything to go.
So he kind of dictates everything.
2.
2. So he's gonna go over here. Which is fine.
I mean, that's kind of quick. He's just behind your main force or your vanguard force.
Yeah.
Or this is your main force now, technically.
Yeah. Can I put him sideways when you come on?
You have to be. His rear has to be flush with the battlefield edge. But you can move him later.
Sure.
He's just gonna go back there. That way he can avoid.
He has an 18-inch command range, which is really cool.
He's an animal. Also, we're playing that area effectively, mechanically as woods. Though it is obviously desert
Make
rocks.
sure that I can fit something in here. Okay, I can.
Good.
Okay. Oh no! Sorry.
We broke a Tomb Guard chariot. It happens. We'll
no.
fix it later.
There we go. Here, look.
They don't even have a banner technically
Ta-da!
anyways.
There we go. It's fixed.
Fixed. So
the Tomb Guard will be, shortly after him, and they show up
over there.
Yeah, right
on the other
next to it.
side.
Good job, Tomb Guard chariots.
They're showing up
Right over there, off the hill. Gonna make use. Wait, hold on one second.
holding. Next, regular chariots. What is that?
A 1.
1. That's right there.
here.
Okay, excellent.
Excellent. It's the hill. They're come over. Look to the east at the break of dawn.
Oh my gosh! On the 5th day.
On the 5th day, next chariot unit.
Oh, 3. That's over here.
No!
Oh, Settra has none of his chariots there. Ah, right here on this.
On that hill.
This was Skari's area here, but they're reserve moves, so they're out of here, dude. They're no problem. Who's
Lost
next?
a unit of
One
chariots.
more chariots. 1. Same area. Okay. So
This area.
Oh, this was 3. You're right. That's 1 over there. Interesting.
So there's no room for the other chariots. We'll just say that they're delayed and they'll have to come back next
We'll
turn.
roll again for them next
We didn't
turn.
really, we looked for it, but there wasn't really anything concrete.
I'm not too sure what the rules are on reserves if you don't have, because normally you have like entire battlefield
right.
edges.
This is like an awkward scenario.
It's either you re-roll it or you just wait till
Let
later.
us know what you would do.
Yeah, waiting till later. They both make sense. Waiting till later makes sense as well because it's not a bad thing. It's good to have reserves.
Cloak of the Dunes. This is the elementalism character.
Mr. Wizard. 3. Oh, well, that's not bad. He's fast.
It's not terrible.
Show up right over here.
And then my foot wizard.
Is this guy
Aha.
1? That's over there.
That's exactly where I wanted him to
He
go,
has
actually.
lots of room for him to show up. On the hill.
On the hill, and I can move the skeletons and then he can join them, right?
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
excellent. So that's probably what's going to happen there. But other than that, other than the 1 unit of skeleton chariots, yeah, let's do some movements.
Pretty much it. All right, so I'm just gonna keep kind of. These guys are in combat over here.
Yeah.
These guys are probably gonna move forward, reserve move after shooting.
Well, the biggest one here is I've got a wind blast on him, so he's gonna make sure he's within 15 of these guys on the hill, so you can shoot him. But he's gonna fly over.
Whoosh. Oh, he's got the cloak and do some damage.
He's got
to
the
him.
little cloak. I'm gonna make sure I'm within 15.
Now you won't be able to see through your own unit on the hill.
Yeah, but it's a wind blast is a magic missile. I can move that, right?
Oh, of course, you can move first. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just checking.
My bad. My bad.
No worries.
Does have little fancy dust.
Yeah.
He drops as he moves
Sand.
over.
Pocket sand.
So he throws pocket sand at Old Hammer over here as he flies over him.
Okay, hits.
D6 rank 2 hits. All right.
D6.
It's
5
6
hits.
to hurt me.
Okay. And this is pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
On 6s at AP1.
I assume it eats through armor to a degree. It
Just
does.
AP1.
Nothing, no other effect?
Nope, that's
Okay.
it.
Well, he's got full plate armor, which is 4 up save.
Nice.
So 5, he takes the damage.
Hooray.
Oh, he's got 2 runes of warding as well, 5 of ward save.
Oh, okay, nice.
He takes the damage. Chariots are wheeling, going up that way. I put him on the wrong guy. Pocket Sand does 1 of my 3 wounds to me.
Hooray!
They reform, and here comes Settra. Boom.
Okay, they're just gonna move up 4, and they're gonna make sure that
You just put him in the unit now, and then move forward 4. It's the same difference.
same. Oh, I should probably move them first, but that's.
Yeah, we could solve the same.
Whoops. It's a little. Yeah, I just need to get.
The Tomb Guard chariots wheel 4. Now the side of them wheel through the other chariots and move forward 4, and then these guys. And then the other chariots wheel through. Now we did change a little bit, just so the front of the chariots didn't have to wheel through the skeletons. The side of them did, but they still wheeled 7 and went forward 1. Then the skeletons move forward. They're like 1 inch behind the chariots.
1 or 2 inches, and then the guy would jump in the unit.
And here come the horse archers on the hill.
I should be able to get line of sight to
Yeah, they'll be on the
Dan
yeah.
or
There'll be no
them
problem
or
there.
whatever.
And that'll be it for movement over there.
Yep.
Settra posturing with the Tomb Guard over here.
I have some shooting.
Yeah, you actually have shooting.
I got
lots of
some
bows
magic
and everything.
missiles and stuff, which will be really, really fun. I don't have anything else, so I'm gonna go ahead and just try my ruby ring.
Ruby Ruin!
Plus 2.
You need to show a 6 on the dice. You got a 9.
That goes off.
I'm too far away to dispel that with my Rune Lord. Only 18-inch range on my Rune Lord, so
Yep.
I will try to Fated Dispel that by rolling a 10.
Ooh,
Hey!
nicely done.
No Ruby Ring for this turn. And on to Wind Blast over here, a nasty spell targeting the Rangers on the hill.
Yeah, let's try and get them. I need to see a 6 on the dice. I see a 7 on the dice.
So that's a 9 to cast. I'm going to use my Master... This is a nasty spell, so I'm going to have to use my Master Rune of Balance to try and stop it. So
That once per turn?
Once per turn, I throw 3 dice, taking the 2 highest.
Nice.
Not quite cutting it, though. Nothing, you get it.
Okay.
So
Wind
they're-
Blast hits the Rangers.
And I was gonna say, I should have mentioned they have magic resistance 1. You still cast the spell.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. That's they just have all of the rules, don't they?
All
Luka?
dwarves are magic resistant.
Oh,
all
of them
dwarves,
are.
yeah.
Okay, okay. So Wind Blast is D3 plus 3. So that'd be 5 hits at strength 5, so 3s. And these are at AP1.
Only AP1 on Wind Blast? You sure it's not 2?
It's AP1.
Okay.
And you need to give ground off.
And they all give ground afterwards.
Yeah.
These are going to be heavy armor shields, so 5 ups. There's 2 of them or 3 of them, sorry.
3 of them?
I will check.
I think it was 3 of them.
Here's the hypothetical third one.
Yeah.
Okay, it matters. I'll double check. One is dead for sure. And 1 more dies. I don't know who I want it to be. I'll just have that guy die. It doesn't really matter. Then they all give ground. It's a strong wind off the hill. Okay, who's next? What's next?
Okay, so that's it. Now I'm going to try and cast an Elemental Spirit.
Elemental. This is a
Okay,
vortex.
so this is a 9, so I need to see a 7. I see
Ooh,
a 9.
I got
Well
just
done.
regular dispelling now.
And you don't want to use your... I'm level 2.
You get it then.
Okay.
Because you're not targeting anyone, magic resistance won't matter.
Hooray!
He's gonna summon the elemental spirits from that little magical
Actually, it's
summoning
15
circle.
inches, right?
You can go even further. Yeah,
You know
that's
what? It moves before. You know what? I'm going to put it like right here.
whoosh. Might hit all
And
these
then
guys.
it might hit some dudes later.
Elemental spirits come crashing out of the desert sands right there.
It's more sand.
Oh, I guess it could be.
It's a little wind devil.
Oh, it's a little dervish. Whoosh. Right from the little summoning circle there. Okay, nice. That's it for him.
That's it for him. The other spells I have are either enchantments or enchantments. So I didn't get any this
I
turn.
see. They would have been at the start of it.
However, we do have regular shooting. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this unit of chariots.
Pretty much all the chariots will fire. You can try and take them out if you want.
No, I'm going to shoot the rangers, I think, as much as I can.
Yes. So does this thing block line?
It does, but it's up on the hill, like here. So I should be able to see that guy, I would hope. At least with a few.
Yes. Oh, you know what? I was gonna say there's negatives to hit for cover and all that. Arrows of the SF doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at.
I don't
Yes.
care about that.
You don't care, but so yes, as long that's fine there. You can see them all good. I was like the
Arrows
negatives to hit.
of the Asaph on 5s.
That's
was nice.
spicy. 4 hits, 5s to wound. I'm a toughness 4
Nicely
dwarf.
done, little guy.
Oh, I'm too thick to hurt though.
No!
Oh no, dust devil. Oh, no, arrows. What's next?
Horse archers into the slayers.
Yes, they're easy pickings. 5s.
So 5s.
I like it as easy.
And
5s?
5s again.
Not
Nothing.
quite.
And then we've got these guys here into them as well.
More chariots.
Yeah, just
Got a
straight
hit?
into
Nope.
them. No.
All right.
And then I think the Tomb Guard have arrows.
They do. I don't really know much about them though.
Let me just see.
Never mind.
Well, that's it for my shooting, so now I'll do my reserve moves.
I swear Tomb Guard Chariots had bows.
You know,
they do have reserve moves still, though.
They do. So I'm going to go an inch here.
And then just reserve moving forward. Not the full 8, because if they go further, the Quarrelers will have a rear charge on them. And just avoiding the Slayers.
And then they will reserve move.
I'm going to sidestep. That works.
Sidestep. And they'll reserve move 8 inches backwards, like so.
Safe.
Just getting into position, getting ready.
And the last one is this one.
Oh, that's right. And then this one's just gonna
run. Ridiculous, but I love it. Okay.
This game has already been way more fun than just line up and kill each other.
This is probably one of my favorite missions. It always has been. I mean, Old World is like. This is the first time I've seen it printed in a while, but it existed in other publications.
Yeah. Well, before it was like you rolled a dice and it like you had like different sections you had to deploy on.
There was they did reprint this in the Triumph and Treachery 8th edition supplement.
That.
Yeah, but that was a multiplayer game, so it kind of made a little bit more sense. But this is freaking awesome.
I'm loving this.
This is so.
It's gonna get wild. It's only turn 1 and like turn 6. I have no idea what the battle's gonna look like.
I gotta
convince everywhere.
I gotta convince Steve to play this mission with me.
You definitely do.
Absolutely. Okay, that is it for. We just have this fight then.
Yeah, just the fight.
You charged me, and you get to go first.
Hooray.
I don't have any fancy banner here.
Okay.
3 crew first.
These are hitting on 4s. Just 1 attack each.
Yep.
Cool.
And these should be strength 5.
Their strength. They have a cavalry spear, so strength 5.
2 wounds.
2 wounds at AP 1, I guess.
Yeah, heavy armor shields. So we're gonna pass one of those and fail one of those.
Okay.
We're gonna lose a Dwarven beard.
Then we have my Wicked Claws, which are 4 attacks.
Probably forced to hit, I assume.
These are weapon skill 4, so 4 to hit on them as well.
Okay.
And then these are strength 5 as well. So 3s, but these are AP 2. 3 at AP 2.
3 at AP 2. 6s! Oh, save 2 of them.
Very nice.
Interesting.
Very nice.
I'm really making these.
That's all I got.
I get to attack you back with my champion and my character, and that's it, because the other 3 guys got killed.
That's right, yeah.
Champion has 2 attacks. He's weapon skill 4.
I guess you don't have to take a fear test, so that doesn't matter.
Correct, yep. We hit, and that is definitely not a wound. And then our Thane with the, what's it called? Great weapon, and there, I gotta see how many attacks he has. He doesn't have any weapon runes, though. All right, Thane, 3s to hit. Okay, he misses.
Well, that just saved me a world of hurt.
How many stompy stomps?
So it's just D3s. So D3 for 2, and these are thunder stomps.
Yep. Strength 6 or 5?
No, it's just strength 5.
3s.
But they are AP 2 because
One
they're thunder. They's a monster.
Shield up.
Big monster.
Oh, and shield
That's
down.
another one.
There we go. All right.
Okay, so you have your 7 static combat res.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go with yours first. So you got 4
Plus that's
5
it?
for close order.
Oh, I have close order. Yeah.
Yeah, you're using strength 5 on him.
Yeah.
And that should be it for you.
Yep.
I, on the other hand, have 2 ranks.
Yep.
Boom. I have a basic banner. I have
Yep.
a battle standard bearer, but that
Yep.
battle standard bearer gives +1 combat res
Yep.
to everything nearby. Well, everything. within
And
this
you're on a
command
hill.
range. I'm on a hill, and I'm close order. Now I'm gonna double check the hill thing. I'm almost certain it's in the game, but we rarely play with hills, and I rarely remember it. Just double checking all that. Hill, definitely for sure thing. Absolutely it is. I just don't play with them that much. We should play with them more.
Yep.
Give ground. You crumble 2, but you're indomitable 2, so you crumble none. You're at 4 wounds. I'm gonna test to restrain. That way I can just charge you and get an initiative bonus.
Yep, makes sense.
And if I fail, whatever. Okay, they're gonna restrain.
They're gonna try come in.
Ooh, they get to reform though, so I'll reform a little bit. Yeah. It's gonna go 1 more rank wider, just because I can afford to lose a few more models before I lose that rank bonus. They are drilled, but don't really need to use it. That is the end of turn 1. We did it.
That's it. We did it. Turn 1 done. Oh, what a wild ride. Let's dive in to battle round number 2.
First thing we have to resolve is the Desert Dervishes. Yeah, it just scatters D6, eh? Fair. My turn proper. So command phase. Nothing to rally. Nothing to actually command. In the conjuration step, I will try to dispel that because I'm within 18 of the wizard.
Yep.
I'll use my master rune to balance on it because it's once per player turn.
Oh, per player turn. Well, it goes away.
Yeah.
You should get +1 to that, right? At least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Boom. Boop. Let us go to the movement phase.
Charges?
Charges to declare. Charge your wizard. But just charge your wizard.
Yeah, fight!
Just put him down with the rune lord. Eat the hammer, barrel! So we'll charge there. We're going to charge here. I kind of want to go for the...
You're like 2 inches away from me, which is more than half your movement for the stand and shoot, correct? On my War Sphinx?
Correct.
Hooray!
Yes.
I will stand and shoot.
No, I have to be outside of 3. I have to be outside of my minimum movement.
Oh,
It's how
just
to
your
do it.
move.
Yeah.
Sad.
Do you have what do you got for shooting?
There's bows. I think they have bows.
If they have quick shot, they can do it no
actually,
matter
there
what
might
my
be a
distance
different
is.
kind of bow.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me check.
If it's war bow, then no. If it's short bow, then yes. You have short bows, so they're quick shot, so they can stand and shoot.
Yeah, heck yes.
Doesn't matter what the range
Heck
is.
yes. Their ballistic skill is 3.
They hit on 4s then.
Ooh, very fancy. Arrows are the asset.
I assume they have the arrows rule. So nothing. All right.
Sad.
Proceeding. Those quarrelers are gonna charge the side of them because why not?
Yep.
They would just do.
They have. Do they have short bows too?
I don't know. They might
Go like this.
Yep. And then both of these gyrocopters are going to charge them as well. We're just going to try and do whatever damage we can. I don't think I can fail with this guy. He's got a swift stride. He goes, very far. 15 plus a swift stride. Well, I should have rolled that separately, but yeah. It'd be 15 plus. Yeah, okay, there we go.
He makes it.
He's in over there. This guy is going to go, wee, boop.
Aha, pocket sand.
Technically, well, you know what? They're going to fight like this. Hey.
Are they really?
Yeah. And they're going to
Take a
make
terror
it in there.
test.
Oh, yes, actually.
Aha. You're fine.
Yes.
You're fine.
The precarious nature of hills. Only 2-inch move on that charge. Otherwise, we're gonna go to the remaining moves. I had to roll for my ambushes at the start of it.
Yep.
I do have a drill, which lets me re-roll it. It did matter. I don't really know where to put them. I'm gonna put them over here. They had to be 8 inches away from Skari's forces. I'd love to put them back there, but you're too close to the battlefield edge.
Yeah, the reserve move was really good with them to kind of plug that gap there.
Plugs that, and I don't want to put them over there for obvious reasons. So
Makes sense.
we want them in the battle, but I don't want them too close to the heart of this conflict over here. I should have probably charged the Slayers in, but that's okay. We don't really need them to fight. They're just going to kind of posture a little bit. And we can go to our remaining moves. They're going to march forward, they're going to move forward, and they're going to move. Ending there, and figure out how I want to move these 2 units. Just wheeled 3, and they failed the march block. So they wheeled 3 as well, and they're just going to accept their fate. Now, the last thing I want to do is on this side of the battlefield, these Slayers, they should... If I was smart, I would have had them make their way for the tower, but that doesn't seem like what a Slayer would do, realistically. We're going to march block them and just send them forward 6. Just go. We're going to end up like that, just so we don't get flanked by the chariots. And we're done moving. We're good to go to the shooting phase. And I got most of my shooting over here. We're going to do these rangers who moved onto the hill. Not all of them can see. So we got these 4 who can see the chariots. And this one guy who can see them as well, but he's going to have a hard cover. So I'll do him separate. He hits on something ridiculous. He misses. These guys hit on 5s because they moved. And they're probably within 15, but does it matter? No AP, 1 shot. They're outside of 15, that was a miss. They would have needed 6s to hit there. And then the Iron Drakes are going to fire into the back of them. 5 shots. Definitely over half, but I'm going to see if we're even in range in general. Kind of.
You should. You're within 18, I think.
Yeah, they're hitting on 4s because of range. Now, these are scary against chariots because they're flammable. And they have a chance of doing additional damage. We have 2 hits, though.
Nice.
Strength 5. Oh, 2 wounds at -1.
Cool. So 6 ups?
Yeah. Boom, boom.
2.
And then you have regeneration. Because I don't think you're flammable. You're just dry as dust.
Okay, so I'll do my first regen on a 6. Nope.
Ooh.
So on a 4+, he'll take an additional wound.
Dry as dust.
No.
No, it's just 1 damage.
Okay, and then a 6-up regen for the next one. No. And
He's just take 2 damage.
just 2. He's alive with 1.
That would be, whichever one that is. One on the left. Couple of Drake guns in the back. I don't think I have too much more shooting. So, we are going to go, let's just do this fight first. Absolutely.
Love it.
We're going to hit him with our hammer, inscribed with a single rune of fury. He's got 3 attacks base. I'm initiative
2.
I'm at least 3 on the charge.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you're good. I am weapon skill 3.
I'm up skill 6. I hit 3 times, and I'm strength 6.
Oh, so 2s.
You had no armor, but you do have your regenerations.
Are they just 1 damage each?
Yep.
Okay, so 5-up regen. Will my priest survive? Oh, no, he goes down.
2 crushing hits.
Crunch.
Boom, boom. I am going to test to restrain. He might be 10.
Okay.
9. He's gonna go. He might go 6 because he's got resolute. He got little dwarf feet, but all the same, he's actually off the board. Even 6 or 7 doesn't matter. He goes straight and boop off the board there. So we'll see him later. He did it.
He got angry because of the pocket sand.
He just shot right through him, shouldered him, hit with the hammer, and
make
kept
a
running.
couple of 5-ups. So we could have lived.
Could have lived, absolutely. Okay, well, that's that combat. Let's do this one here. What initiative is kind of everything on this? The warriors are going to be initiative 4 because they charge 2 inches. The Thane will be initiative 3. 5 warriors in combat. One of them is the champion, so 6 attacks. Hitting you on your weapon skill 3 on the Tomb Guard. Oh, it doesn't matter. They got 2 hits.
Good talk.
And no wounds either. Your toughness 6 at least.
Yeah.
And then your Tomb Guard go at the same time as my Thane.
They do.
Swap to the Kopesh because this is a new combat. Sorry, well, I guess, yeah,
one
technically it's their Kopesh. It's their hand weapons, but they have a Kopesh rule.
Yeah. So just do, is it 4s? And then strength 4, so 4s.
And do they have Cleaving Blow on those guys?
I don't think so.
Cleaving Blow, so that's 1 dead warrior.
Hooray!
Boom. Actually, it's technically that guy. There you go. Whatever, it's all the same.
And now you're big guy.
Oh, yes. Can he do it? 3s to hit. That's a better start.
Nice.
3s to wound? No, 4s to wound.
4s to wound.
-2, so right to your regeneration.
Regen, 6-up regen.
Oh, he just takes out a chunk of the stone. Well done, Thane.
No. And now my...
All your claws and your stomps.
Yeah, so the 4s.
Wicked claws.
And 3s. So not as many attacks. 1 at AP 2.
Shield up. Oh.
Nicely done.
Frank's
and then
the shield
D3 stomps. For 1 stomp. That doesn't wound.
Aye, all right, so...
That is going to be very dangerous for my poor tomb, my Sphinx.
So you kill the guy and you're in close order, so that's 2 combat res. Boom. And then we'll go to mine. I have 2 ranks. We'll wash that there. We got a battle standard bearer that's worth 2, and then a actual banner. And then we did a wound. And we're also in close order. And we have
hill?
the high ground as well.
I'm
going to double check the high ground thing because you're
But does
also...
it even without the high ground? I only Indomitable 2.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
crumble anyways.
I'm
Yep.
going to crumble regardless. However, I do timber.
Oh, you have timber!
I think so.
I don't disbelieve it. I just forgot I got a 1, so you probably get to control that.
No,
Never mind,
no
no timber. So he does crumble and die.
Sad.
And I have to do a leadership check on the dwarves to restrain and reform, which I will restrain and reform. To the enemy that way! This is our hill!
No!
Reform to face the battlefield this way.
Get off my hill, Luka.
I know that's not legal, but that's for balance. Very important balancing purposes. And we move on to this one other fight over here. I do have a couple impact hits in the gyrocopters. Yep. Both the gyrocopters have D3 impact hits. Got 3 in total. These are strength 4 and your toughness 4 on that chariot? I assume. No AP.
4-up save.
You're good.
Good.
And then we go down to initiative. I am initiative 4 or 5 on the gyrocopters and 4 or 5 on the guys.
I'm initiative 2 because I haven't charged.
So I will do the gyrocopter.
However, they're just light chariots. So I'm a unit strength of 9. Does that mean you have to take any fear tests?
And then my combined unit strength is 10 and...
It's not a model to model base, unit to unit basis?
I'm just gonna roll there. I know the crawlers don't have to do it.
The
gyrocopter 1 is fine. Gyrocopter number 2 is
fine.
fine. Just in case.
Yep.
I'm just gonna do the 2 gyrocopters first. Gyrocopters. We're up to
Is that both of them?
This is both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're 2 attacks each. And they're strength 4. No wounds.
Okay.
And then I have 5 corollary attacks on the side there. These are 4s, because they're only weapon skill 3. And 1 wound. No AP.
4 up.
Regen.
And a regen.
Hey, we did a damage.
Yep.
Your attack's back. How do you want to
How
do
many
it?
wounds on the gyrocopters?
That's a heck, a 3?
So 1 chariot's going to attack into the little corolla guys.
Little crawlers.
So I've got 2 Tomb Guardy guys hitting you.
Oh, both hit.
And they are strength 5 with their
They do have halberds still, yep.
So that's 2 at AP 1 for the halberds.
They have heavy armor and shields.
They also have shields.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
But it's AP 1, right?
It's AP 1.
So 1 dies. If you want to pull 1 for me anywhere.
That will get rid of that rank bonus.
They are not heavy infantry, so you're correct.
Okay. Then we've got the 2 little horses. They also
are
heavy.
They're heavy infantry.
Why would I expect anything less from a dwarf? So let's go ahead and do the 2 little horses. Ooh, 2 hits.
Yep.
Very nice. Needing 5s on the horses, though. Nothing there. And then we're going to go ahead and do 2 of them into the central gyrocopter. Weapon skill 3.
2 hits.
And wounding on 4s.
Yes. 6s are good.
Just 1 at AP 1.
Full plate goes to a 5 up. We
Yeah,
take a
1
on
damage
them.
there. And then we've got 4 little horsies onto them as well. Nothing. Okay.
All right. So
That does mean you will win combat
I can't remember by how much.
by 2.
Yeah, I think it was just by 2, and you're
I'm
indomitable
indomitable
on
too.
them. So you give ground diagonally. in
Yep,
this
so
case,
I will give ground. I can't go into base to you, and I have to stay an inch away.
Yep, you just go there, and then I
there.
will go in the same kind of position I was in. I'm just gonna follow.
You're
up
just
with
gonna
both of
follow
them.
up?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Save myself the rolling.
There.
But for any new people, I know I catch flack in the comments every now and then if I skip
Yep.
combat res. People like to see the combat res. So I had
Flank.
flank. I did
Rank.
a wound
Yeah.
and a rank, and then I
Closed order.
Closed order.
Yep.
And I think
That's
that's
it.
it.
That's
yeah,
it.
in this case, because those flyers are nothing. They're skirmishers. They did no damage. You did a wound
And another wound.
and another wound. You
And-
would normally crumble 2, but they're indomitable 2, so they just give ground and lose nothing.
Correct. Ambushers.
Ambushing.
They don't come up.
Okay, not
But I
this
can
turn.
always beneath the sands then.
True. Yes, you got the priest over there.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my will be done.
Yes.
I will be using the plus D3 movement,
Yeah, that makes sense.
right? And he should be leadership 10.
I got
he
to
Settra?
imagine Settra's dead.
How much movement?
3
3
for him.
for him and
the-
everybody within 6.
which looks like the Tomb Guard, maybe the horses if you wanted on them.
Yep. Well, gonna go for Cursed Blades on Settra
This
at a
is
plus
the-
1.
His signature spell.
So 5, 6 does not go off.
Oh, okay.
Because he's only level 1. Yeah,
Yeah.
I needed a 7 to happen. Then we're gonna go ahead and do Glittering Robe on this
Ooh,
priest.
Glittering Robe's good.
Yeah, so that goes off on a 9.
I'm going to use my Faded Dispel on that one, because that can be a nasty spell I don't really want to deal with.
Yeah, it's a good for the little unit of skeletons.
I keep rolling 11s.
It's all good.
Does it
I'll go here.
wind?
Let's see if he casts it small or large. He casts it on the large.
That's 11. Yep.
It's an 11, so it's everybody within 6 gets a reserve move.
That'll help mostly just them.
Yep.
Charges! We're done with the command phase.
Well, are you immune to psychology?
Slayers, I'm going to double check. I am almost certain they are.
Although I guess you could challenge him out with what's his face, right?
I could.
Potentially.
It's true.
The impact it's hit the unit or the challenge?
I'll have to look. I think it's the challenge. And they just run him down big time. But it is what it is. You have like Indomitable, 2 on him? I have no combat resolution on them anyway. So even if you do hit them and grind them
No,
for
I
a
don't.
bit,
But
yeah.
I don't want to grind them. So I'm actually just debating whether or not I.
Oh,
just
they're
charge-
unbreakable, by the way. That's the big
Okay,
thing to point out.
okay.
No, you have to kill them to the last layer. They'll never break.
Okay. I'm gonna send them into the Slayers.
Yep.
First, so they'll declare a charge here. I'm not sure if I want to charge with Settra, but we'll see.
Double checking there in the side of the troll, the Slayer unit.
So they'll
there.
charge into the Slayers as well.
Them. Gotcha. Yep.
You know what? And Settra might as well. He's gonna just jump in too.
Go for
I'm
it,
just
just
gonna
take out
go.
all the
I'm
Slayers.
just gonna go for everything.
Understood. Would you like to charge, alleviate
so
the pressure over there?
I'm not sure. I think they are probably going to charge into them.
Gotcha.
Because it is a front charge, so they're just going to declare a charge here, and then they are not going to charge.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's all
Alright,
I
roll
got.
'em up.
Yeah, I guess I have to do those first.
I don't think they can really fail,
So I'll
but
do this one first. So
5.
5 plus
7 because of the thing. Yep.
Ooh, that's actually a really
They would just go
long charge.
straight in. Boop.
I think that would go there because then Settra would kind of have to go.
Yeah, so
over here.
These guys might, and if you don't want to charge them at all, there's a chance they might fail because
So
they
I
have to.
I want to do first there, I guess. So I want to move them first.
Yes. So these guys move simultaneously because it's the same arc, and
Yeah.
they otherwise you choose what order they
So
go.
I want to do
Yes,
them first
Correct.
then. So that's the one I would want to do first.
Because they're in the side. So
They would
9
go-
plus.
and then a swift stride on top of that.
So 8, 14 plus 5, 17.
So 7
Upon further inspection, because they're in the side, they have to be resolved
because
separately
of the
from
size
them.
of the units. Now, if
Yep.
I would have paid for drilled on them, I could have reduced the
Oh,
ranks and
true.
actually kinda
Yeah,
charged in.
and got them in
So I
too,
didn't
yeah.
pay for drill, but that's 20 points that actually might be really useful for like tight combat situations,
Correct,
or
yep.
if you need to take up space. I think drilled is just very good.
So in hindsight, we're just not going to declare.
I'm not going to charge
with
because they would not be able to fit with Settra in the front.
Correct.
So,
And it's always more fun to see where things are going to end up as opposed to kind of like the feel bad stuff. I don't think you
Settra's-
fail, but roll that anyway.
Settra's running in too. I think
Without
he's
Swift Stride,
fine.
yeah. He would
So-
just go straight ahead.
And then he can pivot. I measured before I did move to make sure
Yeah.
that he could go without a pivot.
Correct, yep.
There was over 6 inches for them, and he was going to be in there.
And then they would essentially be like right up behind him.
They're right there. There was
Correct.
a little bit of room there.
That's where he would have to charge to maximize if he rolled high enough, and that's what he did.
Okay, so then we've got this chariot unit over here, and they're going to go.
Right into those quarrelers.
And then I guess I'll add my Swift Stride to that. That should be fine.
While Skari moves, not quarrelers, sorry, the Slayers. While Skari moves them, just to like give you an idea, like if these guys made the charge, they would have had to go into that corner there, which would have pushed Settra out of a legal charge because he would be able to corner. That's what that whole discussion was about. So we want to see what Settra could do. That's why we were putting Settra in. They could reform and do whatever nonsense you want.
And I do have a magic missile, so it would make sense out of the two just not to shoot, not to move them around.
I don't have a Fate to Dispel anymore either. I just got magic resistance I'm relying on.
Yeah.
And then we have the
reserves.
Where that one unit chair. One, two, three.
Lost unit chariot shows up.
2, right? Kind of that area there. Perfect.
Excellent.
Going to try to avoid the rocky outcroppings there. Don't want to take potentially dangerous.
Then we do
checks.
rest and moves.
Yeah. We do have to do a Beneath the Sands check on the Lich Priest in the Skeleton cohort.
Yeah. That's a fail.
He's got 18-inch range Inspiring Presence.
I don't think he's in range.
Unless Arise has to use your own.
Arise is his own leadership.
That's right.
No, it's not Arise. It's from Beneath the Sands.
From Beneath the Sands, yes.
Yeah, so doesn't happen, so
it's all good.
It's all good.
The Tomb Guard unit will reform, and then they are going to sidestep.
Yeah, just a little bit there.
Skeleton Horsemen are going to jump into the rocky outcroppings there. Take it a little bit slower, but overall they don't care too much. And
I'm not sure where I want to send this stuff, but I kind of want to. They're just going to move up. There's dudes on the hill that they can shoot.
True. Yeah, absolutely. Correction, instead of going towards the horsemen, we're going to sidestep back to where they started and then sidestep towards the hill.
Yeah.
Half their movement. So they're going to end up, that way they can desert wind forward, which is...
I really want to get the Arise within 7 inches. So I can because it's only the leadership bubble, so I need to make sure that I've got some bringing them back up to life sort of thing. Settra is useful because he can do it while he's in combat.
That's cool.
But they were too far away to do it this turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start with shooting?
Well, I'm going to do the Ruby Ring of Ruin.
Yes.
It's what, 15 inches?
24 inches.
24? Is it really?
Yep, it's a 2-foot fireball.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to go ahead and just do it on the guys on the hill.
Dwarf Warriors?
Yeah.
They are magic resistance, so you need to show a 7 on the dice.
No problem.
Hey, 7 on the dice! I've already used my Fated Dispel, so roll it up.
Strength 4. 2d6 strength 4!
It's 6.
Not terrible.
4 is to wound, and they're going to put their shields up and hopefully
it's
deflect
AP
the
0.
magic. Yeah.
Yeah. 2.
2. Fireball! It does kill both of them, actually.
Nice.
Who do I take from this? Dog.
It's all fine.
And bows.
These chariots are going to shoot into them as well. 6 of the bows on 5s.
Oh, they all hit! Woo! There's the staff. Let's go. 5. See, that's the same roll again.
Yeah,
hey, pretty close to it.
Nicely done, little bows.
Heavy armor. Shield. Oh, stop 2 of them.
I got one.
1 dwarf.
Nice.
Horse archers over
Those
there.
archers will do the same.
Bully!
1 only. Only 1. Nah, nothing. Okay, good job.
That's it for shooting?
Reserve moves.
Yes, reserve moves. They're going to go forward and butt up right against the chariots.
Just going to make sure that, they're just going to kind of pivot and go up here like that.
That's because of Desert Wind that you got off earlier.
And then
Going to end up there with their reserve move. Horsemen are jumping out of the rocks towards the tower.
And they move 1 inch less, sorry.
That's all good.
Because it's difficult ground.
Let us go to combat. Where would you like to start?
Well, let's start with, something that doesn't... Let's do, the Tomb Guard chariots. Let's see what happens over
I'm initiative 2 everywhere.
I'm initiative 2 as well.
Then by all means, go ahead first. Same split?
Same split. I'm just going to do the 2 into the 1 little copter, and then the 1 into there. Don't do your, fear test. You can take the one you attack.
Oh,
so
yeah, I'll do. Just in case, the wounded guy is fine.
Yep.
The other guy, again, not too sure if we do the fear checks here. I have to look into it, but we're being lazy.
Okay, so 4 into there. 2 hits.
Excellent.
And force to wound at AP 1. 1.
5 up armor. Ooh, knock him down to 1 for me.
1 left. And now we're going to go ahead and do the little horsies.
Good start. 6 is for the horses.
Strength
T5.
3. Sad.
And then, did you do the
I have
Corliss?
not. So into the Corliss, we have the Tomb Guard, 1 hit, and nothing. And
Horses.
then 2 little horses.
1 hit.
1 hit, and a wound.
Oh, that's a wound.
Nicely done.
Oh, we do save it.
Oh, sad.
I'll do my Corliss fighting. Weapons and shields. Hit twice. Wound 1 time. No armor penetration.
4 up. And 6 up.
Nope. One more damage.
1 damage.
And then I have a total of 4 attacks from the gyrocopters into them. Couple of hits. Nothing for wounds. So we both did a damage.
Yep.
I have a close order and a flank.
I did 2. I did 1 wound this time instead of... No, I did 1 wound instead of 2. So you win by 3 this time.
Do I win by 3 this time? You go... It's like you got...
So you've got the 4 that you had last time, because that doesn't change.
Yeah, because I got... Well, I'm close order, flank, damage.
Damage, banner.
I do have a banner on that unit, that's right, yep.
So I only did 1 damage this time. So you will win by 1. So you do push me back,
Boom, same idea.
But I can't go an inch away from you. So it
you
stays.
can. Yeah, when it comes to give ground, I think you can, but for combat purposes.
Okay, so there you go, done. And
Doesn't
then
really
I would
change too much.
crumble.
It's my turn next, but giving ground, I can't get impact hits again. We'll just keep the fight going. Did the combat resolution a little wrong. I had one more combat. I forgot to count the rank bonus I had.
There you go.
It's just one more damage. That's all. That's all the
Yeah,
difference
makes
there.
sense.
Would you like to do this fight next?
So yeah, we'll do this one. I get
impacts.
3d3 impact hits. I think because they're just light chariots.
Yep. Well, it's just whatever their impact hits. They don't get
6.
AP though.
Yep.
Not that it matters here.
7 on 4s.
Yeah, force to kill.
So 3.
Kills 3. I'll pull B3 from the back there anywhere, and then you are going to have initiative on me as well.
Yeah.
Oh, they get death blows. Let me see when. Do I? You know what? There's one on 1 wound and -1.
6 up.
Regen. There we go. 1 damage. 1 damage. Forgot the cohort had bows. The cohort. That's their thing. Not that it would matter this turn, but the previous turn they could have had some shots.
Yeah, it would have been nice to pepper off 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll remember next time. I need to forget things to remember things.
I get that. Yeah, same.
Okay, so that's that, and then they get to fight you.
Yep. You still have your 6. Do you have a champion or anything in there?
No champion.
Just 6 attacks then. They have cav spears, right?
Yep.
Yep. So you get to do them separately. Haha.
I'm gonna put 1 on your sergeanty guy.
Yep. One of the chariots in the middle.
Yep, he
Hits. And
4s because of the
should be. I was gonna say it should be a forward wound. Yep. It's gonna be. Oh, he's dead.
Dead.
And so I'll pull him.
And then we'll go ahead and do into your guys 4s and 4s to kill as well. 1 more dead.
Correct. 2. Another one dead. Hey.
Cool.
And then all the horses.
And then all the horses. 1 horses. Oh.
Oh, very good.
Oh, nicely.
5s to kill.
Go. They don't. Oh, sure. One more.
1 more dead.
I'm okay with that.
I owe you 3 death blows. 1 wound and -1.
Okay, what's the strength of 4?
It's just
6 up. 6 up.
It's technically strength 3, but it's always -1,
Okay,
and they always
takes-
wound on a 4.
2 down to 1 wound on that chariot.
And then I don't get any attacks back because you kill my champion or the giant slayer as well as the unit. So
Now, being unbreakable, do you
I still give ground.
you give ground?
Yes.
Okay.
Dwarves
I'm
are-
gonna
sorry,
follow up.
Slayers are unbreakable, so you're just gonna follow up. Turns out, good call on them picking up this job. They are losing their lives.
We'll do Settra.
And we're on to
Attack combat.
this fight here.
Well, regular chariots first. So 3d3. However, because I have a royal host, I can re-roll the impact hits if I'm within
Oh, okay.
command range of my general, so which I will.
Much better.
Yep. And 4s.
Force to kill. Oh God,
Ooh,
5.
That's a very good.
5 guys are gonna die in that direction. Boom,
Yep.
boom, boom. They all step up, get cut down, impact hits, and death blows.
So 3 of them.
Yeah.
So 6s.
Regens.
And regens for 6s.
Boom, boom, boom. I kill
That'd
1.
You kill 1. I failed 3, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So he's down to 1 as well.
And then Settra's impact hits. He's got 2d3.
2d3.
I assume he also gets to reroll. For
He
the
does,
same-
yeah.
yep,
It's
same reason.
any chariots. I'll
3. That's
roll it.
boring. Let's go 4 up.
Okay.
Hey, 4. Hey,
There we
not
go.
bad.
His chariot, I think it's strength 5 or 6.
Well, if it's 5, it matters. It's probably 5.
At
It
AP
is.
2, because it's a heavy, or AP1. Oh, it doesn't matter.
I got no save. 3 more death blows, etc.
Yeah, he's
2
toughness.
wounds. It's always
always on 4s. Okay.
Yeah.
So on Settra himself. So is it AP on these?
AP1.
Okay, so
Yep.
4 up goes to 5 up, then 5 up Bort, and then 5 up Regen.
1 damage.
He has 7 rain.
And then I'm left with, technically, these guys over here.
That was pretty hefty.
Not bad.
I don't mind those impact hits. That was pretty good.
I'm happy to see it work. That's what they're trying to accomplish with
Okay,
this.
so I'm going to go ahead and
Settra probably has the initiative here.
yes, yeah.
I think they're both technically 6, but we're going to give the glory to Settra. Because they get +4 initiative at 2.
Yeah.
And he gets +3
Do you still
at
have
3.
your sergeant in there?
I do, but if you kill like the unit,
Oh, that's
the
right.
wounds
They
still-
no longer stay alive no matter what, which used
Characters-
to be so annoying.
characters do, but champions are cleaned
Correct.
up afterwards.
Okay. Yeah. They basically they take damage if you attack the unit. So weapon skill 7.
Got to be hit me on 3s. Strength is 6 or 7.
Strength 6 on Settra.
So 2s.
Okay.
Yep.
So 3.
That is both of them dead. So death blows are a strength 3 AP1 hit, but they have a rule where they always wound on 4s.
Nice.
So the strength is only there as a whatever reroll. That's kind of cocked. No damage. Not going to do much anyways, etc. Really.
Well, I am going to just go ahead and overrun with those chariots.
Just which order would you like to do it in?
So I'm going to overrun with the chariots first because I want to get them out of dodge.
Yep.
Right? And then I'm going to restrain and reform with Settra.
Gotcha. So let's do these chariots first.
So let's do the chariots, and then
you could do 3d6 if you want after you see this roll. 4?
So +1. Is it added?
It's added as well, yeah.
Oh, I really wanted to.
Because the unit is completely destroyed in combat, after the overrun, it counts as catching a fleeing foe, catching the curse. You do get to reform again. Or attempt. This is a leadership check, which obviously you pass with Settra in your
Alright, so they.
That's your leadership checks. He can reform.
Fine.
Awesome. We've decided where our battle lines are.
Yeah, it's kind of cool actually.
Yeah.
I love how this took a couple of turns, but it's like now there's battle lines drawn. It's really cool.
It worked out.
Yeah.
Sacrificed the Sphinx. I lost my Slayers essentially, but I mean, I don't really love mine. I don't love my battle line too much. That's it. Battle round 2. Is that just 2?
Yeah, just 2. Yeah, there's been so much action happening.
I guess it puts us in a position of it
right
away.
from the beginning. Very fun.
Turn 3 it is.
Very fun.
Command phase for the dwarves. Nothing to dispel. Nothing to really do with the command phase. So we can go right to charging because there's nothing to rally either. So charge declarations. I would have loved to catch them. They're not going to be able to do it because they're minors. They're very slow. So I don't think I even have any charges. Looking everywhere I got things. We're just kind of keeping the good grind going over here as we do. So we're good to go to regular moves. I think I kind of want him to join that unit to give him better magic resistance as well as giving them armor bane on their attacks. Just double checking. It comes in as reinforcements, so he'll walk there and then he could join 3. I don't think he could join the unit. I'll double check though. If they back up 1.5 inches and he walks on, can he get there within 3? That's the question. Charge to declare, it will work because this guy's technically over here. So they're going to back up 1.5 inches. Well, no charge to declare. This guy walks in right there. Kills everyone. Anyways, he's good to move his 3 and join them. Gives him a little bit more magic resistance. And obviously another character to help him fight with a little bit more. Obviously my Dwarf Warrior is my super command brick. Remaining moves. Let's have these Rangers walk up and on the hill here. I'm going to have these guys show up. And I'm probably just going to not march them. I'm just going to move them a little bit further forward. Marching the Rangers and the Iron Drakes. They have no shots anyway, so figured I will. Don't know what I want to do with my unit there. They could worry about the tower for now, worry about the tower later. Maybe we'll just keep fighting and then go for the tower afterwards. We'll figure it out. Stupid hill. Whatever we want, the information we need as the dwarves is allegedly in the tower, so it's important to hold it. Otherwise, I'm just going to do a march block on the miners because they're near the chariots there. They can just do a big wheel, essentially. They're good. We go forward with them after wheeling 3, and we're done. I think that's it for my movement. We're going to go right to shooting, which I have none. So we can do I move them a little bit? I'm going to move them a little bit. I think I'm going to bite myself in the butt if I don't. They went 7. It's good enough. Kind of gets them out of like an effective range, but whatever. They're slow. They can't keep up with them anyways. With no shooting, we can go right to combat. Let's resolve that one first. I'll do my attacks.
This one here?
Actually, yeah, you do your attacks first.
It's up to you. You can do yours first. It's fine.
You got a few less to do. And then if I kill you, it's a little complicated.
Fine. Be that way.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put one whole chariot into here, and then... I feel like that's broken before because that clipped off way too easily.
Correct.
And one chariot into here.
All right, roll it up then.
Yeah, let's do it. Actually, I'm going to do both. Yeah, two sets of Tomb Guard and the horses into the one guy
and then
left,
one horse
and
sideways.
then one just horses into there. Okay.
So Tomb Guard forward.
Tomb Guard forward. 4s
And
4s. Nothing.
Nada. Wow.
And then the little horses.
Hit. And nope.
Nope. And then little horses on this side.
Hit. No. All right. Well,
Okay.
interesting. I'll do my gyrocopters first. Nothing. And actually, I want to go 4 on them. Are you about to go 3 on the Tomb Guard?
Yes.
I believe they are.
Yeah.
Strength. That's a wound. Yep. No AP.
Cool. 4 up. Good.
Good. Excellent. And then I have 5 attacks with my quarrelers. Hey-ya. Oh, they hit quite a
done.
bit. 5s to wound. Nothing. Excellent.
Cool.
Combat is weird. I got a rank. I'm in your side.
It's still 4.
Banner. Close order. That's it. Yeah.
It's still 4. I did 0 damage this time.
You crumble 2.
Boop.
And then everything.
Sorry, I do have to move back though.
Oh yeah.
I do.
I am going to just to keep. I think he's out of the combat, but just to keep it simple. Of course, I'm gonna roll a double 6 on it. Well, because he can't take up this. This guy's got to go.
Oh, I get it.
'Cause this
He'd
guy
have to go
was-
straight. So what does he have?
I think this guy's just pulled out of the combat because of the good ground nature of it. They're gonna follow up and just go into him as well.
Like this?
Yeah, I think this should be like that. I was just doing the leadership check on him just to like save myself the time of having to look up the rule. I of course rolled a double 6, but because he can't follow up into a position he was in before, I think he's just separated from the combat anyways. So he just hangs out there. Next one over here.
Wouldn't the position in combat be here and here?
No, because they have to take up the exact position they were in before. Because the middle chariot crumbled and died.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? You would have had to put wounds. You would have had to put wounds on that chariot.
This chariot.
Correct.
So this one stays there. So they go here.
And then they would just.
And then they would be actually 4 inches away. So they'd be 4 inches away, like that.
Right. But I think it's. Let me double check the order of it. Sorry, a little bit of confusion. However, undead, flanking, crumbling, and all that stuff. You're not allowed to.
We made it work.
Yeah, you're not allowed to pull guys out of combat if you can. So that guy on the quarreler side would crumble and die. They would immediately shove into the combat to make sure they're still in the combat, and then he gives ground, and then they both follow up because I'm not going to do any restraint checks. We'll do the Slayer fight next.
I like it.
You're
immune to psych, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna shift 2 on everybody.
I think I am as well. So go ahead and just do yours. I got the champion in there. Wait, no, he's dead. You killed him already.
I did. These are regular guys. I guess we're just.
You can do the horses at the same time now.
Oh, I guess that is.
4s and 5s.
4s to hit.
No armor, 5
So
skill.
I need 4 5s to kill you.
My guys all get to fight.
Ooh.
So three are dead.
Do you get your death throw after you fight as well, or is it instant?
That I'll have to look up. Okay. I just have 1 attack per guy. There's only 4 of them. They're weapon skill 3, so they hit on 4s, and they always wound on 4s.
No, weapon skill hitting on 3s, but yeah. You're
So
good.
I mean, they hit on 3s, but they always wound on. We got 2 wounds at no AP,
5 ups.
and then regeneration.
Regens.
Boom. So then that's all the things are resolved. Then I have death blows, I believe. The 3 death blows. Hey, 1 wound. AP 1.
6 up.
Regen.
6 up. 1 wound.
Boom.
Bloop.
And then we're left with, well, this, essentially. Leave him there.
that.
Like
I did 3.
It's all the same. You did 3.
You did 3, I think, as well. I
I
think it's
did.
just a tied combat. I don't have a musician.
I don't have a. Yep. Okay. So nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
All right.
We're just-
Everyone, that is my turn 3. Just a little bit of combat on the other side of the tower. Posturing over here. We're gonna go to turn 3 for the Tomb Kings.
Movement on Settra.
I will be done. Yep. That's good. That's perfect.
Super order. How
And that-
many inches?
1, but affects all of the things.
All of the things nearby.
And-
Then we're gonna go ahead and do Arise.
Magic. Oh, we have to roll your ambusher.
Oh, that's right.
Ambush?
Nope.
No, not quite. Sure.
Not today. Now we'll do some Arises.
Leadership check.
Arise.
He passes.
He's just gonna make the chariots come back. I think it's 2 + 1, 3.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is when you target chariots. It's 1 wound if you target a heavy chariot, but it's wizard level if you target light chariot.
I like it.
And
I
he's
like
wizard level.
it.
So he's going to target himself to heal that 1 wound he took from a death strike,
Yeah,
death blow.
over there. So I am gonna go ahead. This actually should be enough to have a chariot right in there. Sorry.
Boom.
I'm gonna arise over here as well. Ooh,
Passes.
that does go off. Very nice, very nice. I think I'm just gonna heal 1 Tomb Guard chariot. Boop.
They're not heavy. You get wizard level wounds back.
Yeah, so 2. So
Okay,
1,
just- yeah, 2 wounds.
and he has 1 wound remaining.
It's back with 2 wounds.
Hooray!
Back at it again. Okay.
Charges?
Magic enhancement.
Oh, that's right.
enchantments and stuff. Yes,
So
yes,
magic. I've got glittering robes going off
Ooh.
on a 12.
I'll let you keep that one, I guess. I don't want to use my Faded Dispel on it.
Okay, so glittering robes is up. Reserve move time.
Oh, yes. Desert Winds.
Desert wind.
Oh, miscast.
No.
Yeah,
Does
but
he
you know what I mean.
explode? Oh,
2d5.
okay. So it's not
It's a small blast over the wizard. These are the partial hits, so
on
3.
4s.
So 3 hit plus.
Strength 6.
Yes.
2 to wound. And no, is it AP?
AP 1.
AP 1. So light armor shield on 6s and,
And
then
regen.
regens. 3 of them go down.
And then the hit on the wizard as well.
Oh, that was including the hit on the wizard.
Oh,
Because it's
okay.
a blast, I'll just look out, sir, and just put it on someone else. Anyway, I only rolled a few. Let's see. It would have wounded me, I guess. And he would
Regen.
have regen.
Look at that, no
so I'll
problem.
put a skeleton back. Bloop, blap.
Hey,
Okay.
Not bad. Still have some wizardry on Settra.
So Settra's going to try and do Curse Blades. It goes off on a 10.
I'll try and stop it with my Master Rune of Balance, I guess. Nope, I rolled a 10 also.
Haha.
Just reroll hit rolls a 1. Is shooting in combat for Cursed
Yeah.
Blades.
That's actually really good considering it's an 18-inch command range for Settra.
Yes,
that's
quite
actually really good. It's the one they want you to take with him, I'm assuming.
I believe so.
Charges. So these charges are going to declare charge on those miners.
What other charges would you like to do?
Settra's going to declare charge on those miners. Then we're going to go ahead and declare the charge here into these little Quarreler guys.
That might be a difficult charge because your guy's in front of you. Won't be a possible charge.
Well, it's not
from
possible
that.
because of how tightly packed it is. Other than that, I'm not sure. Like, you've got, like,
I could charge like 9 inches.
No, it's if I wanted to charge you, because I move 6'5" with them now.
Yep.
So like 5 plus, like I think it's like just out of like 11. So I can't even declare a charge there, which is fine.
Catching them in a marching column would be nice though for you.
Yeah, but I can't physically reach it.
Yeah.
I wish I could reach it, but I
got
can't.
lucky, didn't I? I didn't want to go too far forward in case you got a really high. Mine would be
If
done.
I would have gone the extra inches, I would have probably
Yeah.
declared it just for funsies. Okay, so with that though, the miners, I'm going after them because they are the ones that have all the tools to go and get all the digging.
Yeah.
So Settra's like, no digging. No digging.
No,
You
not in
didn't-
my desert.
You didn't get a permit.
So they can't fail. They're both going to roll in there.
Yeah, and then that's it. And
Yep.
then everything else will just move.
Ta-da! They're all fighting, a little precariously balanced on the hill. And
Love
Settra
it.
is like recently glued onto base, so we gotta be careful with that one. Anyways,
Okay, with that though, we do have some additional moves.
did you want to do the not Arise, but from beneath the sands?
Oh yeah, I'll the leadership test. It's a 7. Oh, it
Hey.
does. Oh, that actually is quite good.
They come clawing their way out of the desert. Where'd they come from?
Ah!
So he's got the Scarab Brooch, which lets at 18-inch range, and they're 6 away from my Iron Breakers. So
But they will get to move. So they're essentially just going to move up because I just want to make sure.
And they move 5.
They move 5. They're like a little faster.
They're
So
like
they're
the
basically
weird-
going to be like an inch away from these guys.
creepy desert skeletons.
Just need to stop that giant 400-point brick from
like- yeah.
just getting stuck in, which just gives me like a little bit of leeway to be able to sort of like get into position to, something like that. And then these guys are going to go, I guess,
Sidestep.
4 inches sidestep like that, and then they've got a reserve move so they can kind of tuck into the hole there.
And the horsemen with the bows in range
Yeah,
to fire.
slowly but surely. You'll have to get that bazillion rank bonus down, or like crazy combat res down, which is wild.
Okay.
That's it.
Then we're going to go to shooting.
Yeah, let's do
Why
it.
not? Yeah.
And
Oh,
they're
this
just
unit's
moving
going to move
backwards a
as
little
well.
bit.
Backwards.
Yeah, I need to make sure they can pivot. They got a little too close. I need to make sure that they can kind of move around.
All right, where do you want to start shooting?
Okay, so with that, let's begin with things that don't have a choice. So we'll just do these guys. Actually,
Do you want everything into them?
yeah, but I'm gonna do a spell.
Oh, yes, spell.
Fireball.
Furball. Is
Does
that
not
the
happen.
ruby ring? It's
That
magic
is-
resistance
it
does
is.
prevent it. Yep.
Sad face.
this-
No, the rune priest. No. Oh, the rune master guy.
Rune Lord.
Okay, so
just
6
dwarf.
guys here, 5 guys here,
11 bow shots.
and 5 guys here.
True, they're all skirmishers.
I'm just gonna shoot the same unit.
Just everything up here?
Just
Perfect.
everything up there.
16 shots.
5s.
Whoosh. Shoot up the hill. Shoot the
Five.
dwarves.
2.
4
Get 'em.
ups.
Get 'em.
You. Nope.
No.
They're good.
Don't put up your shields.
That'll be it. Combat.
Settra time.
Lots of impact hits.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the regular, these guys first.
2d3.
2d3.
Gonna keep it?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. That's 4s, because your toughness 4.
Yes.
3.
No AP on those. The Dwarven miners have. I did not buy them blast charges or anything. If anyone's curious. Heavy armor, so 2 die.
Cool.
Boop. My great weapons.
And then Settra.
Settra. Hey, also 5.
Nice.
He's
This
strength
is-
5.
So these are on 3s and have AP.
Yeah,
What's
no
the
save.
AP on them though?
2 normally.
Ooh,
Yep.
so
Well, 2
3.
heavy chairs. You kill 3 more. That's
Nice.
I do have a champion left if you want. He's got a pretty cool weapon. That's like it's like a better great weapon,
Nice.
but it only does 1 damage still.
Cool.
Settra has initiative.
Settra will fight. He has 5 attacks. He is weapon skill 7. That doesn't matter for you.
I'll double check. I think I'm
5,
4.
6, 7, 8.
Setra's gonna put 1 attack into the mining prospector.
To the prospector.
Misses.
Sad face.
Their weapon skill 4.
Yes. And then into your other guys.
2 hits.
Nice.
2s.
2
and they're
AP3.
AP3. Yeah, it's 2 more dead. Miners, no.
And then everything else is initiative 5 with the charge.
Yeah,
But I do have my cavalry spears, so I'm going to go ahead and do the cavalry spears first.
4 attacks.
4s to hit. And 4s to wound at AP 1, 2.
We got heavy. They're not armor bane. 2 more dead.
Okay.
We're left with the front rank there.
And then we've got horses.
Yes, lots of horses.
So all of Settra's horses are going to try and trample on your commander. Rerolling 1s.
Cursed blades.
Cursed blades.
Hey,
okay,
2 hits.
nice. Needing 5s. Yeah, 1. Get him. Stomp him.
Heavy armor.
Boo.
Couple more horses in the unit.
And then the other ones onto the miners. One more regular miner.
Oh.
See, that was the fail right there.
Let's see what this drill does. I have to attack Settra with it. I have 2 attacks with my prospector with his fancy drill. Hits on 4s.
2 hits.
Fancy roll. Strength +3, -3. Ooh, he's strength 3 base. So
Nice.
no wounds.
Okay.
Chariot's probably T4. A 5. I mean.
T5 or 6 at least.
The Chariot of the Gods. Toughness 5 won't cut it. Okay, well that is a definite end of combat there. You crushed me.
They did very well.
Is he close order?
He
Probably is. He is not close order. Okay, that's fine. That means he just doesn't get any combos. That's fine. He's got 10 wounds anyways. Banner or no banner?
No banner. However, I do double outnumber you here.
Yes, absolutely. So I need double ones to stick around. I do have a battle stand. Okay, like what? Do I have any combat bonuses here? So you did 10.
You have +2.
I got banner, and that's it, just banner.
And the extra banner.
And the
you're
extra
within
banner,
12. So you get it's -8.
Yeah, so I'm still looking for double ones.
Yeah.
With a reroll, nope.
Okay. Second one.
Close, halfway
Close,
there.
but no cigar.
We are breaking. Would you like to pursue?
I will pursue with both units.
Both it is. All right,
Yes.
so I'm breaking from their unit strength 6 to his 5, so I'm running this direction. I assume that doesn't change your mind.
That doesn't change my mind because I'm just trying to move far enough to get out
away
of arc.
Correct.
Yeah.
I will break and flee only 2 inches. Oh, sorry, 3 inches because of -1 of my feeties.
Okay, I go my full distance, right? Or do
No,
I
you stop when you hit them.
Is that so? Do I do one at a time? So, like for example,
you choose which order it goes.
Okay,
in,
so I
yes.
could send the chariots in first,
Yep.
and then kill them, and then Settra could like overrun the full distance.
1 sec. So this is where they end up, and they're both going to chase. So Settra's going to be the first one to go. Obviously, he's not going to fail.
He's going to go.
So he's going to boom, hit them
hit
right
ya,
there, and then do a leadership check to reform.
Correct. He's going to test to reform, which he does.
He's 10. Yeah.
He is 10.
So it goes like that, reforms, and then they would just bump into Settra there. It's a weird one, but pretty sure that's how it works. So out of my arc.
I'm pretty sure you're in arc there.
You could reform. It's one of those things where like you could just reform further to get out of my arc.
Really? With the size of that base? Do you think so?
So it was still in arc. You're going to reform further, and just so out of arc, and then they're just going to bump a little bit further.
Settra is commanding the hill now. He's like, "This is my hill. You can't come onto my hill.
We're just a humble dwarf expeditionary force.
You kneel before Settra."
Well, we're both too stubborn to give in. So we'll see how this goes. That is it for this combat.
Now we mess onto this side over here.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
we
let's
got
see.
these two.
This crazy Tomb Guard chariot. Now, if they wouldn't panic because they're in combat, right? Because that one, if
Correct.
that guy dies.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this guy first here. You get to swing back at me, and I
Do my 1 attack. I missed.
Okay, and then onto you. These
are regular
4s. These are everybody. Yep. 5s, I guess.
He did.
got
Death
it.
blow. Nothing.
No. Okay. I will.
Now you see if you.
I'm gonna test to try and not go anywhere.
Yep. So you just reform.
Reform.
You're gonna reform to face the combat, which
Yeah,
we're
might
on
as
to
well.
now.
That's right.
I guess I'll just get mine out of the way. Gonna do my gyrocopters. Weapon skill 4. They all hit 1 miss.
Yep.
2 wounds, no AP.
Nice. 4s.
And regen.
Regen.
1
Nope.
damage. And then the quarrelers have 5 attacks.
Yeah.
Same idea. 1 hit.
Nice.
No wound. All right.
Okay, so I'm going to do 1 chariot into the wounded gyrocopter, 1 full chariot into the quarrelers as well.
Easy enough.
So into the gyrocopter 4s.
Oh, nice.
Followed by 4s. Nothing.
Oh.
And then the little
Force. Nothing. Sure.
Okay, and then into these guys.
Had a nothing
4s,
fight. 2 hits.
Followed by 4s.
-1. Heavy armor shield.
That's right.
Still okay.
Oh no, then little horses. Okay, nothing.
They're effectively a little dwarf warrior unit with crossbows.
Okay.
So I win by.
You win.
I have
by-
4 combat res plus a wound, so 5 combat res.
Yeah, 5. So you win by 5.
Yep.
And
you
I
crumble 2
indelible
less.
2 less. So I crumble 3.
Yep.
So 1,
And then that guy's down to.
2, 3. Thank goodness I brought him back.
Yeah.
And then I guess he
Gives the ground.
gives ground
And then my guys.
2 inches backwards.
I'm going to test to restrain actually these guys.
These guys?
Not the quarrelers, but the gyrocopter. So gyrocopter nearest.
Okay. No.
He's gonna follow up.
Okay.
So he will go right there exactly.
Yeah.
And then the other one, yeah, whatever. He'll do the same. He's good. He restrains.
He's good.
Yeah.
Okay. That flank charge on the chariots has made that Tomb Guard chariot unit pretty useless this whole game.
They're
I
tying
forgot
up
to
a lot of points.
I forgot
though.
to reserve move them. They
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
by all
reserve
means.
move. That was
By all
something
means.
I needed to.
Reserve move on the chariots, and then the horseman.
It is the reserve
down.
move after the combat phase, which is a very refined reserve move.
We just got a little excited and went right to combat.
I was like, combat, let's go.
Settra, boom! Poor miners got run down. I didn't expect much out of them. I haven't put them. It's like a curse. First time putting them on the table in years. Of course, they're not going to do. I didn't play them super well, obviously, but it's.
It's hard to play anything well in this mission.
Yes.
Number 1.
Correct.
Number
yeah.
2, Your big heavy hitters been moving for 3 turns, or is it turn 4 now?
It's this is going to be my turn 4, yes, of 6. I just wanted them to hover. Their plan was to defend this thing wherever it was and hopefully not take too many casualties elsewhere. So far, I can't really tell how that's going, but we're going to go to dwarf turn 4 and keep this going, I suppose. Don't really know how to deal with Settra and the chariots on the flank here. I guess I could just reform and face them and we just fight on the hill, but it's gonna be toit. Kind of, maybe they can do some heavy lifting for me. I don't really have any way to support this nonsense either, but we're gonna try and make it work. We're gonna try to make it work. Nothing to do in the command phase, nothing to dispel, no command abilities, no rallying. So we go right to charging. We're definitely gonna charge skeleton skirmishers but we have drilled, so we're going to redress the ranks before we do it. This guy doesn't have line of sight to charge anything I want. I mean, he can go back into the chariot. He won't get any impact hits. He'll just get initiative stuff. I'd rather try and roast something instead. So he's not going to charge. So really just that guy charging them. And we're going to redress the ranks before we charge. So we don't have to... Cool thing about drilled against skirmishers, you can kind of redress your ranks to counter redirect the skirmishers. Not that the skirmishers have extreme power in redirecting, but it kind of gives the drilled guy a little bit more control over it. Oh, just drilling just to fill that road. Again, I'm too lazy to do anything else. It's just a simple, I'm not even gonna roll it. That corner, well, I technically wheel a little bit. That corner goes there, and then you align to me. And line up like that as the skirmishers they are. Mini moves, we're just gonna reform this unit. Nothing outstanding, I just don't want to be flanked. You know how it is.
Yep, and now that we're both on the hill, I'm gonna get you.
I know. We'll see how this goes. I hope, if you roll bad, I guess. But you're Indomitable 3?
Yes.
Yeah, he's got his Indomitable rule has a very big number beside it.
Yes, it is the largest number.
For the rest of these moves, let's get, these rangers are gonna make their way to the stupid building. What else am I gonna do? They're gonna march forward. Dummies. So marched. The only other thing I wanna do is, can you fly that guy 9 inches? Yes, that way. Just to put him facing towards
Is he a skirmisher?
He is a skirmisher, yep. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you. We're just gonna roast him with steam. Won't do much, but I got nothing else going on with him, so it is what it is. What do I got, Skari?
So you're gonna get 6 that you cover completely and 11 partials.
Excellent. I got 11 partials and 6 hits, so all of this plus 6. Hey, look at that. These are strength 3. AP 1.
That's actually really good strength. Not strength 2?
No, they did buff. It used to be strength 2, no armor saves before. Now it's strength 3, -1.
Nice.
5 at -1.
Okay, with light armor shields.
And then regen.
And it's steam, not fire.
Yeah, it's just
5 go down.
It's very hot, watery air. There you go,
Oops.
done. And I think that's it. They marched right to fighting, honestly. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this one first. I got the initiative on you. 6 attacks because of the champion, 2s to hit. Ooh, 2 misses. And these are strength 4, so 3's to wound, a -1, so 2 of them.
No AP, just regens.
2 dead skeletons.
Oh no!
And then you get to fight back with 3.
Oh, let's go, Los Skellies!
You hit me on 5.
Ah, no.
You're
Crumble!
gonna crumble and die. Crumble and die. I am going to, I'm gonna just test restrain, I guess. Yeah, sure, that works. Reform, go a wee bit wider. Anyways, that is about it for this. And we have this over here to do.
This mess.
Yeah, go ahead and do your chariot.
I was going to go everything into them.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I've got the tomb guard.
All right.
No, the horses.
Hey!
1 hit. Nothing.
Oh, I got 5 attacks
Oh no.
from the quarrelers. That is going to be 3 hits.
I'm just gonna crumble. I don't know.
I just crumbled to death. Yeah, you just crumble with that fail. That's true. No point to resolve that.
There's no point. I literally just crumble.
I'm going to overrun with both of them, I guess. Or do I want to reform? Whatever, I'm just going to overrun with both. That guy can't fail, and those, they're going to get the flank of them as well. They'd probably go 1 more over. Yep, they didn't look like that. Panics for you. You are undead. You don't care. And that is turn 4. Done.
Oh, messy.
Man, we got a lot going on here.
I love it.
Turn 4 for the deadens. My will be done.
Yep.
My will
He's
is
gonna
done.
Go for not the movement this time. He's going for +1 weapon skill.
Yep, weapon skill with everyone nearby. That works. Make some weapon skill.
What's the other one I get? +1 initiative. He doesn't care about that against dwarves.
Not too much. Didn't think so. So weapon skill for him and everyone around and everyone involved.
He's going to arise. Arise. He does.
Heal this guy for 1.
Bring a guy back. Yeah.
And then
we're going to go ahead and
got
do an arise on him.
9 is probably a fail.
No, they're only leadership 7 because
Yeah.
they're just regular Lich Priests. See, if I had my BSB nearby, you know.
But hey, that BSB is helping out Mr. the King.
Sure.
Kind of.
In a way.
In a way.
That's it. So we'll do some charges.
Spellcasting.
Oh, that's right. Glittering Robes.
Robes.
Goes off on a 9.
That's a pretty nasty one.
Sorry, on a 8, 10.
10. I only have a Faded Dispel, but I will do it. Why not? I like all my other dispels over here, so nope, you got it.
Okay, Glittering Robe done. The other one he has is Desert Wind.
Desert Wind. He with a 7?
That matters.
Not that it matters too much, I
Just
suppose.
his unit. Okay, I just decided to give myself more of a chance at blowing myself up.
Yes. We got spells on Cursed Blades.
Cursed Blades goes off.
Do you have any other spell casting?
That's it. I do have my
Ring?
Fireball.
I'm going to try to Master Rune of Balance this one. I do, within
Nice.
12.
So it's fine, no Cursed Blades there.
And then charge.
That's it. Charging. So Settra's going to charge your big unit.
Any other charges?
Yeah, this unit is actually going to charge that unit as well.
Yep, I figured.
And
I got nothing fancy over here you have to worry about.
yeah,
no
and
banners or
then
whatnot.
I'm not sure. They're just going to sit still, I think. I think they're not going to go anywhere.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then
they're going to charge into the rear of that unit.
yeah, you can't fail, so go ahead and send them in. Settra can't fail.
I'm just going to kind of
Getting in behind the Quarrelers, just wheeling right in front of the Gyrocopter. Roll their charge, because I don't think they could fail, but roll that up anyways.
I'm gonna do. Yeah, I guess they'll be the first one. So it's 8 plus
12
plus
16. Yeah, they're definitely in.
So
they move simultaneously, so it doesn't. They won't screw each other up. Huzzah! And
Hooray!
the foundations of the game, freaking hills, man. Yeah, just making sure we got all 3 models in there, and Settra's in as well.
Yep.
And it's not looking good for some elements of my force here, but it is what it is. Remaining moves.
Okay.
Tomb Guard if they want, or if they can just camp there.
So they're just gonna kind of sidestep a little.
Backing them up, but not enough to touch the difficult terrain. It means if I want to charge them, I need to roll a 6 on one of the 2 dice. So they're at my max charge range. You would have liked to go back further, but the terrain stops it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then these horsemen come zipping around the corner. They're going to harass my rangers a wee bit here.
Yeah.
I'd like to say skirmisher, cover, and all that stuff, but you know what? They got fancy magic arrows.
I guess they'll just rally. No, depends on where I want to go. So if I go 8 inches this way, but they won't fit through there. So they're gonna reform like this,
They still have a reserve move.
and then they'll probably just reserve move up.
Ruby ring!
Now he's in combat, so you cannot dispel.
Correct. That's why I used the Master Rune earlier. Yeah. But I have magic resistance.
Just magic resistance 1.
Yep.
Okay,
So-
I'll just blast him with fire. Nope.
Magic resistance didn't matter at all there.
Nope, didn't matter.
The ring's like. Come on, I paid good money for you.
No, don't do it. They're gonna just shoot at the Rangers.
Would you guys believe it's 5s to hit?
5s. 5s.
Nope.
Sad.
Is that it for shooting?
I think I might have 1 chariot that can shoot the side of your guys.
This chariot can see these guys.
5s.
1 hit. And?
5s.
No.
No. Okay.
We
Good
ready to
talk.
combat?
Good talk. Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
Reserve moves. I'm not gonna.
Oh,
forget this
reserve
time.
moves. We're not going to forget this
I'm
time.
not gonna forget this time. Like, I guess you could charge into them. You know, if you really wanted to.
I probably would really like to.
These are skirmishers, so you can kind of redirect to them, which is actually annoying. But I kind of want to keep them alive.
You have some control over how you do it, but they're also drilled, so they can kind of manipulate it also.
Yeah, I want to make sure they don't just get shot and that they kind of hide. I love skirmishers. They're like one of the best units. Like, cavalry skirmish is such a strong role.
You play exactly like Steve does, and you both have value in the same units. Absolutely.
I love it.
See, that's just nonsense. That's extra brain power I don't have, and I don't
I
care
enjoy
for.
the extra rain power.
No way, dude. Go
I'm just
form up
saying.
in a brick,
It's just
go
very-
forward.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
It's good that we both have things
That's
that we
good.
like.
It is not. It is fun. Over here. So we're gonna go here, and we'll just jump into them.
We have to figure out. I moved about 2 inches on both of them just to keep it nice and
Yeah.
easy.
And I
Actually, they
moved
did a big wheel. They would have probably
Plus
gone the
3,
full.
so
Yeah.
plus 3 on them, plus 4, at least 3.
Yeah,
so they're
the-
up to 5.
They get to go. They get to claim up to 5 initiative
Yeah.
because of the back. So they're going to be initiative 7. Those skeletons are first. I think it's literally skeletons, quarrelers, this thing, then your guys.
Okay.
Fear check on the quarrelers because there's a lot of bony boys behind them. They're good. And then that guy there, we're a dwarf. Hey.
You're okay.
Go ahead and do the skeletons.
Yep.
The cohort. Okay. And
5s. Nope.
nada. All right,
Nothing
fair.
there.
And then I'll do my corollars and
I have
chariot.
you 1 from my.
Oh yeah,
little
Lich
guy.
Priest.
My priest. Yeah.
Oh!
Go priest, go.
That's a dead. Well, he's dead.
Blap.
Pull one guy from the back.
Ah.
I got 3 attacks backwards and 5 attacks forward. So 3 attacks backwards. Nope. 5 attacks into the chariot.
Oh, nice.
And
Not bad, not bad.
2 wounds at no AP.
5 ups.
Regen.
And Russians. Just 1. So 1 wound.
So that's interesting. So I can't follow. I'm stuck fighting back there.
But that will be a combat risk for the regen.
Overall, yeah.
Oh no, 2 combat risks for the regen.
Did you make a regen?
I did.
Oh,
make
okay, I
one,
see.
yeah.
Then I have the 2 attacks from the gyrocopter.
Does this guy pile in that way or no?
No, he stays. He's
Okay.
Yes,
Is it-
actually, he would.
he would, right?
He would shift over
Yeah.
there. Yeah. But yeah, I hit twice and wounding twice. No AP.
Strength big.
He's strength 4.
Regens.
Yeah.
1 more regen, but that's still that many.
Combat resolution. One damage.
And then we'll go ahead and do him. He's just gonna. He can't hit them because you killed the fighting rank there.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he has
exactly.
to go into there. So it's just a bunch of these.
Gyrocopter and 5. No. Oh yeah, strength 3. I'm T5. You need 6s.
Yeah.
We're dealing with Tomb Guard. I've been dealing with Tomb Guard so long.
You got the Tomb Guard. They're all dead.
Okay, combat resolution overall. I'll start with my side, then we'll work on
Yep.
yours.
So you got 4.
So I got 4 because of combat, because of regens.
Yep.
And I am in your flank.
Yep.
I have close order. I have a banner.
You do. Does disruption take anything away?
I don't have any ranks. It would normally, but I don't get any ranks.
It doesn't matter there.
You did a damage. You killed a
I
portaler.
did.
You have a rank,
I have a rank, a banner, a rear charge.
rear charge, and I assume they're close order.
They are closed order, and they are so 1. I lose by 1.
Indomitables might be a thing.
So they're phalanx, so they're not going to go anywhere.
Yep.
However, this guy would push back,
What an interesting one. I'll just have this guy
and then
follow.
he crumbles 2 to down to 1, and they would lose a model as well.
That
Crumble.
priest isn't. I guess the kings and princes are the indomitable ones. Indomitable one on the priest. That's what I thought. We're good.
Yeah,
Excellent. All right, that's a weird one, but I think that's how it works.
that makes sense to me.
You have shield wall, so you don't
I
give
am
ground
phalanx.
at all.
Yeah, they just.
It's really strong. It means my guys can't turn and then move in because I believe.
Correct. You can't pivot.
Because you have to
spin.
give ground, and I get
phalanx.
a free turn
Yep.
just to get it. The phalanx stops it. They may suck in combat, but they're stopping me from fighting backwards. Okay, I think that whatever, that's good enough for me. We have all this nonsense over here. Lots of impact hits.
That's right.
All into the unit, luckily,
Yep.
unless you want to issue a challenge.
When does that? No. I'm not going to issue a challenge if you would like to.
I don't know if I want to. I don't think I want to, so we're just gonna let this roll. We'll see how this goes.
Okay, so 3d3 from the. I'll take 8.
Because you don't have, you don't have a. I hate. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I hate doing unit champion challenges. It's so lame. It's like nonsense. I mean, I get it. You're at an event.
Nonsense.
It's designed. It's literally designed for moments like this, but I don't care.
Only 3.
3 it is. Was that just those?
Just the regular chariots.
4s? No damage.
And then Settra's super chariot.
Re-rolling it. Good.
Yeah, just 3. Not bad. 3s. 1. AP2.
These are a 6-up. That is a dead.
Got 1.
Oh, that was close. Dead
Okay.
dwarf.
I guess I'm going to attack your general.
Shame. I honor you and not issue a challenge. And then you attack my character, even though I could protect him. Fine.
Do you want to protect him or no?
No, I'm already past that part.
No, you can. If you don't, I am going to fight him, and I'm going to kill him.
You know what? I think he'll live. He'll be fine.
Fair enough. I'm just going to swing all 5 attacks into him.
Should be 3s to hit him.
Because he's weapon skill 8 now.
You're 8, I'm 6.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Your strength 6?
Strength 6 on him. So 2 at AP 3.
AP 3. He's got full plate armor, that's it. So he goes right to his regens. Not
Okay.
regens, so warding.
Oh, it's just how.
Oh, he did. He has 5 aboard.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
okay.
He
Doesn't
did.
he have like the lodestones or something that gave him something special? You said you gave him 2 of them.
That's
Runes
the
of-
warding. And so every rune of warding increase your ward save by 1.
Oh, okay. So his ward save goes to 6 to a 5 because you stack them.
Correct,
Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense.
So he
Yeah, get out of here, General. Get out of here. Settra rules.
Settra does rule. You get to go with
The chariots and
The charioteers and all the horses,
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm gonna do 1 chariot. Is just gonna fight your little unit champ
just everything into him. Gotcha.
into the unit champ.
Actually, you can. Oh, the unit
Into the
champ.
unit champ. I'm
Where
gonna
is
put
he? Right there.
1 cavalry, 1 chariot into the unit champ.
them up.
So 2 hits
Realize my
and
banners
4s
and
to wound. 1 at AP 1 into the unit champ to skewer him.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, skewer him.
I'll
And
just pull
then-
a guy. I just remember he's dead.
2 little chariots. 2. And he gives plus 1 weapon skill, so they weapon skill 4. Oh, it doesn't matter. It just means you don't hit me on.
Oh, yeah.
1 at AP 1.
1 at AP 1 because of the cat spear. Hey, we're good.
Nice. And then horses. Sure.
5s?
Hey, good job, horses.
1 more dwarf guys.
Stompy! Stomp them! Stomp them dead!
All right, so I have 3. I lost 3 dudes and the character, so 3 dudes and the character. So I only have my Thane attacking your chariots.
Okay.
He hits on 3s because he's got a good weapon skill. He's weapon skill 5 or 6, and he's strength 6, all wounds. Right here, regen.
AP, 6 up, regen. 1 damage on there.
1 damage.
Down to 2.
Well, you definitely won this combat. You don't outnumber me, and I think they have shield wall. So I gotta do my leadership first. They are gonna fall back in good order, but I believe they can use shield wall instead. We give ground with shield wall, that's once per game, instead of falling back in good order, which they would have done. No terror in the unit, so I don't have to worry about the leadership reduction. And they're gonna test to restrain.
They do.
They do. So restrain and reform, I should say.
they get-
Reforming? If the Ironbreakers, I guess I could make my charge a little bit easier with a drilled, actually. There's that too. Before we consider this reform.
Yeah.
I guess that's the best
No,
you
the
could do.
reform's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere.
That reform's staying.
All right, well, if they can make a charge into them, then that gets us into a pretty good spot because they could, if they destroy them, they could overrun into Settra and then fight again. However, that's a difficult charge. We're on turn 5 now, not bad.
Oh, man, what a game this has been.
Old Hammer went down, though. Old Hammer got taken out by Settra King. King of the sands,
that's right.
King of the desert,
That's
King of
right.
the sky, and all that fancy stuff.
King of that hill.
King of this literal hill as well. All right, turn 5. What do we got here? What do we got for the dwarf? Command phase is pretty barren. We can go right to the charge declaration because nothing's running away. Dwarves don't run, they just die. They either hold or die. What do I want to do? I'm just going to go for the weird charge here because that's obviously a really big deal if I can swing the win over this way. So they'll declare a charge. That gyrocopter is going to declare a charge, and that's about it. These guys need to roll, like, if I roll 6, it's kind of probably in, but anything else is dodgy.
Are you
into these guys. Oh, yeah. So they declare the charge, and then I redress the ranks beforehand.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Redress the ranks because it's drilled. We're going to put 2 guys on this side, keeping the center of the unit the same. And now they have a 9-inch move. So they drilled out this way, and they wheel 2 just to get this corner lined up with that corner.
drilled? Great rule.
Drilled came in really big on this one.
Yep.
And then they go 7-4 to, so effectively this guy goes here
And then
they'll
you
close the door.
close.
Yep. Charging like this. Maximizing the models in combat as much as we can. Going the shortest route possible. Manipulating, well, not manipulating, using the rules for drill to get us there. However, it's obviously risky if this doesn't work out. So there's all that going for us too. Remaining moves. We're going to march these guys up towards the tower. Going to move 3 to get some crossbow shots down that way, and we reform the Iron Drakes. Done moving. Right?
I like it.
Right. We're going to go right to shooting. These 5 Iron Drakes are going to fire at the Tomb Guard.
Yep.
They're going to be at long range, so they're hitting on 4s because they moved. Sorry, because of long range. They don't care about moving. They have quick shot. 4 hits.
Nice.
3s to wound at strength 5. 2 of them at -1.
Light armor shields.
And regen.
Or regeneration.
Because they are not flammable. They have magical regen.
Blah, blah.
2 die in horrible fire. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just say 4. Maybe this guy, 5, but he's going to have hard cover, so him separately. So him separate, he's not hitting anything, and then 4 guys hitting on 5s because they're within 15, I think. They missed, they needed 6s, they're in long range as well. Just take some shots because they can just march into it on the last turn. Or deal with it on the last turn, maybe. Anyways, shooting is done. We're going to do the exciting combat last. We're going to go right to this one. Let's do this weird dumb fight here.
I like it.
I think the
I mentioned
gyrocopter...
like 2 or 3, but the gyro did charge, so.
He didn't charge far enough for impact hits, sadly, so just 2 attacks. We got a couple hits.
A -1 to hit because of glittering scales, don't forget. But
I did
you're
roll
good,
4
you're
ups,
good.
yeah.
Yes,
So one wound.
1 wound, save.
And boop.
No, 1 goes down.
1 archer dead. And then I have my initiative 2. You can go ahead and do your guys backwards and forwards.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back.
Yeah.
And then 5 forward, 6 forward with my
The champion of the cohort.
guy.
the Lich Priest,
The
yeah.
Lich Priest. So we'll do 5 back.
5 backwards.
You owe me fear test, please, as well.
Oh, yes.
Because it will stack.
That's okay.
Yep.
Everything's 9 at least, and then the correlars,
They're okay as well. Okay. They don't really suffer the fear, do they?
But when they do, it feels bad.
6s, come on. Yo, that's so close. Okay, and then everybody else into here. It's basically the exact same.
Yep. 4s.
4s, 5s, nothing.
And then I have my 5 attacks backwards with my quarrelers.
Yep.
One more because no one died. They would have fought at the same time. The 4 is to hit.
-1 to hit, yep.
Yeah, your weapon skill 2, right?
Yep.
And 1 wound. No, he
Cool,
didn't.
5 up, 6 up.
1 more dead.
1 more dead. So that's 2.
All right, I'll let you do this one.
So you did 2.
Yeah.
You do have a rear charge?
Yep.
So 2 and a rear charge, and a banner,
And a close order.
and a closed order. Okay, I have banner, rear charge,
And you get a rank.
rank.
Yep. I'm not big enough
Is
to
that
disrupt
it?
it.
I think that's it.
Crumble 1 less.
Indomitable, and 1 goes down.
Eat that, skeleton filth. And you don't give ground anywhere
No,
either. Yep,
no,
you stay
I
there.
just stay there.
We'll do this fight here.
I like it.
I'm initiative. I'll fight at the same time. I hit you twice. Your weapon skill, wait, are you weapon skill 3 on them?
No, just 2. I think, actually, I might be 3 on
I think they're, so I got 1 hit only.
Oh, yeah.
And it wounds. Then you pass your save. It's
Cool.
all good.
And then my attack's back. It's all at the same time. 4s.
4s and 6s.
Ah, yes!
Armor.
Finally!
Good.
Okay.
I think it's a draw overall. No close order, no
nothing
ranks,
there.
no nothing, no damage. Then we move on to these fights. Definitely going to do the Ironbreaker fight first.
Yep.
My champion is right there, so we'll get his 2 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 it is then. A Chariot's web skill 3, hitting you on 3s only, not 2s, because I'm skill 5. These are strength 4. I wounded 2 times at -1.
Okay, 6s.
I got Grommel weapons.
So 1 goes through. Does it regen? It does.
Oh, nice. Still combat res. That's it for me. You get to fight back with everything.
Okay. The skill though, because of Settra's Indomitable thingy. he
Still
gave
all
everybody-
4s. Yeah.
so
well,
4s.
it
They're
means the
actually
horses
skill
hit on
4.
4s too, which is
So
nice.
everything on 4s here. 'Cause,
Excellent.
no cursed blades, because you did stop me from doing cursed blades here.
And
And
5s.
5s. Ooh, 1.
1.
Nice.
Oh, got 3 up armor.
Nice.
Reroll 1.
No, don't do it.
Hey!
No, Gromril. No.
Grommel armor. Full plate with shield and the reroll 1.
So I think you win.
But not by too much
I'm gonna
here.
roll as Indomitable.
By crumble 2 less. Okay, so I did a wound because you regened it.
Yep.
I got 2 ranks.
Closed order.
I got close order. I got a banner. I have the fancy BSB nearby with his Master in Astronomy Redbeard.
+6, not bad.
And then you have the high ground.
I have 5 game. That's it.
Yeah, you don't have a banner. That's right.
Nope. That's it.
And you crumble 2 less.
Crumble,
so you
so
only
that's I'll
crumble,
crumble 3.
which is the full chariot.
So I'll go 1, 2, and then he has 1 wound left.
And you have-
I would give ground.
you got Chester's right there. You don't even have to do it.
Yeah, it's just literally.
Boop. I stay exactly where I am. You stay where you are.
Yeah.
And
Stays about right.
the plan has failed. It wasn't an admirable plan, though. A little bit more, a couple more damage in there. Could have got through and overran it, etc. Now, we have no choice but to do this one.
I will issue a challenge.
I'll accept with my unit champion.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Yes, that's right. I accept with my BSB, of course.
Oh, you are. He is accepting it.
Yes.
He's not running to the. He's not
a
cowering
dwarf
to the
will
back.
not. A dwarf will not. I'm gonna put this guy
Oh
over
my
here.
goodness! Look at Luka playing all.
Oh my
You're
God.
playing all.
I have to do this though because
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
this guy's all metal. He's gonna for sure tilt the entire plate. Yeah.
Settra.
Settra first.
3s to hit. Awesome. 1 wounded, AP3.
He's got just a 5 up board. Hey.
Ah, boo.
Oh, Settra's gonna take some combat resolution.
No.
I have 3 attacks at Settra. I hit on 4s, and your toughness 5.
Correct.
3s. -2.
Okay, so 6 up save for armor, then a ward save for 5s, and then a regen save for 5s.
He still, he doesn't take the damage.
The combat res.
But the combat res. So-
And then I have his horses.
Ah, 4 horses. That's right.
Don't chill my horses away from me.
A hit.
1 hit, 1 wound.
No, he's a higher toughness as a character.
Boo! Well,
Thanes are
nothing there.
T5.
Fine, fair enough.
So I did
Either
1
way.
wound for combat res. I got
Yeah.
3 banners. Oh, I got 2 banners, but one of them's worth 2.
Yeah,
I got a rank. I got a close order.
that's it.
So you crumble 3.
Ah, sad.
It would have been 6, but he's indomitable. Hey, you know what?
Fine.
That's kind of scary for him. You give ground.
Boop.
Boop. Go 2 inches backwards. Now this is just, leave him there for me, because otherwise this whole combat moves out of the way. Settra's going to give ground there. We're just going to follow up to deny any charge bonus nonsense.
Well.
And that is the end of Dwarf turn 5.
I love it.
We're on to turn 6. Sorry, turn 5 for the Tomb Kings, and we have
right.
1 more turn after this.
So fun. This is. Mine will be done first.
He's
so
good.
Go ahead. I'll go off. I will give him. I'll do +1 with my skill.
Because it helps them out. Yeah,
it'll help everybody out. I will also try and arise.
Now this one, I don't know if you could do if you're engaged in combat.
He 100% can.
Oh, his can. That's right. His can.
So
he's up to 6.
Just go up a wound. Ah, that was scary. He
Settra.
says.
He's like, huh.
Oh no,
A dwarf, eh? What's your name, Thane? I want to remember it.
No, he doesn't want to remember nothing.
I don't remember his main name, but he's the stout.
Rear charge here, and then.
Oh, we got magic.
Magic.
If
I
relevant.
Guess. Glittering robes.
Oh, you're in
off.
combat. Oh, it's a self range. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, glittering robes goes off.
I will faded dispel it, I guess.
Yep.
9? You got a 9 as well.
I got 7, 8, 9.
You're good. You have
hooray!
it. Noah rising over there, but Settra can do it because he's engaged.
That's why I keep my guys out of combat normally. Okay. Cool.
And then charge.
Charges.
Yes. Where would you like to
Charge.
start? Yep.
Charge.
Yep. That looks like that's going to be front. That's going to be rear.
Yep. Let's go here. 5.
They're good. Yep.
Do.
Oh, and then these guys just they would actually go.
They just go.
They would get.
They'll end up right here.
Huzzah! Excellent.
It's a sandwich.
This is kind of where the Ironbreakers want to be, I guess. It's not great, but it is what it is. Well, I don't know. It's not where they want to be, but they got the tools to make it work.
That is correct.
Okay, and then that's it. Well, we have this thing's unit of movement here.
Yeah.
All right, so they'd scoot up around that way to shoot the Rangers, and I think we're good to go right to that.
Yeah, let's go. That's the only thing I have in shooting. 5s.
Hit.
5s. Nothing.
No, nada. Okay.
And then reserve move.
Run away!
Hide.
Run away!
Hide.
Excellent.
Cool. And now we can do fights. Let's do this mess over here first, and then we'll kind of move our way over.
Well, it's initiative 2 everywhere. You want to do yours first?
Yeah, let's go. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into him.
5 backwards.
Hitting on 4s. And I need some 6s, baby.
I see 1, 2.
Oh, yes.
He's dead.
Oh, I got him.
He does get to fight. Same
Oh,
initiative.
my goodness.
He does hit at -1.
Yep.
And he wounds twice.
5s and then 6s. Oh, I'm so happy he's dead.
He kills 2 of them.
That's okay. I don't care.
And then you get your attacks forward as well.
Yep. So then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus him, which is I think the exact same.
Probably
stats,
the same. Safe to assume.
Okay, only 2. Oh, you owe me a fear test on them as well.
Here's my save,
Yep.
which we fail.
Yes.
That guy gets to fight and the fear check. Ooh,
Failed.
they fail their
Yes.
fear check.
So the -2 to hit me now.
Yes, because you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you definitely outnumber me because you had guys earlier. So I have 5 attacks backwards.
Yep.
I'm on 3s normally, but 5s now because of fear and the thing. 2 wounds.
2, 5 ups, and 6 up.
Regen. Hey, still
Nice.
counts as a combat res, I guess.
So that's another one there. Okay.
And you are in
And a
my
kill.
Yeah. So you got just
2
1
kills.
to 2. So you're up
and
by
a rear and a banner.
rear banner.
And then you have.
Are they closed order? They're probably
They
closed
are
order.
closed order.
Yep.
And then you have 3 kills plus a banner.
And
So
my
I
own closed
will-
order. I have my own closed order.
Oh, you
as
have
well.
own closed order as well. Do you get it even if you're flanked? Yes.
Yes.
Closed order doesn't matter. However, that's. I win by 1.
1 it is. All right.
Love it.
We're leadership 9 down to 8.
Yeah.
And we give ground.
Okay.
Or sorry, yeah, we just give ground.
So you just.
Go forward, yep. And then you
Sweet.
could restrain if you want or not. Up to you.
It's your turn next.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna follow up.
Understood.
No, because
They're going to follow up that way. I can't charge the chariot.
Yep.
And then we do the chariot fight.
nice,
I hit you on those, and I wound you on those. Sure. Okay.
nice 5s and a regen. Nope.
All right. And
Down
then
to
you
1.
fight me back. 4s and 6s.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, that one works. Okay.
Nothing.
I think he crumbles and dies.
Sad. That is true.
And then I have to test to restrain. I do. And, or do I just want to overrun, actually? Since I pass. You know what? I will overrun.
Yep.
It's better to overrun. Can you send him forward 11 inches? I don't mind doing that because I passed the restraint anyways. No point in him reforming. He's a skirmisher. That's why I kind of want him out there so he can see things.
I like it.
Okay. I'll take that guy, I guess.
Initiative 3 on the Tomb Guard, I think.
Yeah, I got the banner of confusion on them. It doesn't stop the impact hits, but it will stop the initiative bonuses.
Oh, I guess I'm
Definitely gonna do the impact hits here first.
2d3s. So that's
Ooh,
5.
nice. No need to reroll that.
Needing 4s.
Should be 4s, yeah.
Yeah.
3 of them.
3.
No AP?
No AP.
Oh, jeez.
No, don't Grummer and Armor this.
Oh
my god.
What a unit. Initiative. Yeah, initiative goes to the Tomb Guard here. Even with the banner of confusion, I'm 2, you're 3. So
So let's do the Herald. He just gets 3 attacks hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to roll my spell. Oh, on my spell to see if I can get Cursed Blades off.
I think
It's range self.
Oh, you're good. Yes, of course.
So it would go off.
Have you cast any other spells this turn? I did. I tried to fade it.
You tried to fade this.
I should have saved it for this one. I didn't. That's all good.
Okay, so I missed all the time with him because your weapons go 5 on the Ironbreaker guys.
Yes, they are. Okay.
And then the Tomb Captain.
Reroll the 1. Curse Blades. That's what we just rolled. You're good. That's a hit.
And nothing.
Nothing. All right.
Okay.
And then the regular Tomb Guard.
They're all initiative 2, so everything else is.
Oh, what? The captain has a higher initiative?
Yes,
I would not have expected. Go ahead and roll your guys up. It's all good. Just get your initiative 2s out of the way.
Cool.
Interesting.
On 4s, rolling 1s.
Curse Blades.
And on.
That's good. That's what you want to say. That's a cleaving blow.
Nice.
Ward.
Don't mind that.
Nope, that's a dead dwarf. But you guys get to fight back.
Cool.
All the chariot and the...
So I'll do this chariot over here. These are cavalry spears because they did charge.
Nothing.
Nothing there. And
Horses.
then horses. 1 horse. Oh, and I get to reroll. So that's 1 wound from a horse, and that's it.
Just the wound from a horse. That's
Nope,
good.
you're
good.
fine.
All right, so I got...
Oh, and then I've got 2 more guys.
2 more guys?
So.
Oh,
2
these
more.
guys.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
But they're all the same, yeah.
They're all exactly the same.
4s and...
Rerolling 1s. And
5s? 2.
So 2 more. Horses! No! Armor! Every fail you've had has been a reroll.
The ground alarm is real big. Absolutely. We got... This guy does get to fight, so 6 attacks backwards, and then I'm going to split these
7
up.
attacks, because he would technically go up that way for that fighting rank.
But because he doesn't get to attack when he steps back there, though. Oh, wait.
He gets to attack.
Oh, yeah, because
kind
he'd be
of
there.
create that line there.
Correct. It
Yeah.
goes like that,
Yeah,
and then
correct.
this guy dies. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Let's go ahead and do their 7 attacks, and we hit you on 3s because we are. Weapons go 5. No negatives to hit, right? Oh, fear? They might be immune to psychology, but I'll roll anyways.
Yeah,
they're
fine.
good. They're good. And these are strength 4, so force. 2 of them at -1 because they have Grommo weapons.
6s.
And regens.
6s. 1.
Nice. So 1 dies, but he's worth 2, kinda.
Yep.
And then forward, I'll do these 3 over there and then these 4 over there. Champion's part of those 3, so it's technically 4 and 4.
Yep.
So the 4 attacks into these chariots, 3s to hit them, and 4s, 4s to wound your T4. Nothing there. And then the 4 attacks into the fresh chariots, 3s to hit them, 2 at -1.
That'd be 6s and 6s. You do kill a chariot, which will be 2 more damage. 2 more wounds there.
And that is...
That's that combat.
That's the combat. So, combat resolution.
Yeah.
This could be a weird one. I don't get any ranks.
You don't.
I know that for sure. I think you're going to win this one, so I'll do yours first. You have a rear.
I do.
Into me, you have 2 ranks.
Closed order.
Closed order. And
Banner
you got
BSB.
banner and a battle standard bearer.
Correct.
And then the flank is no longer there because there was no flank. What am I talking about?
No flank.
I did 4
And I did
damage
a
to
wound.
you. Oh, and a
Don't
wound. That's
forget
right.
the
And a
wounds,
wound.
yeah.
And I did 4 damage to you.
Yep.
I have close order. I have my own banner. And I got the fancy BSB
I
nearby.
won by 1.
That's a freaking big deal.
Ooh.
That's really bad for me. I was hoping by 1 because I'm stubborn. So
You would
ooh.
give ground instead of...
You know what? I'm going to opt to not use stubborn here. If I don't use stubborn now, I can never use it again. But if I fall back, stubborn is fall back in good order, I run from them and all of my guys run through all of this and they're going to 50-50 die because of perils checks. You know what I mean?
And if you don't use your stubborn, then what?
I have a chance to pass my check, my leadership check, and only give ground.
Oh, it's instead of rolling, you use stubborn?
You must. If you decide to use stubborn, you can't roll.
And is it not a thing where you just have to use stubborn?
No, it says you may use it, but if you don't, it's like you may use it on your first break check of the game.
Okay.
And if you don't, that's it. So we're gonna opt to not use stubborn here because I'm gonna lose half my unit. Half my unit's gonna die if I use
So
stubborn.
what happens if you pass, that's fine, but if you fail, you're gonna the same thing that would have been stubborn
Correct.
would have happened anyway.
Yes. I'm leadership. I have a BSB nearby as well.
Nice.
10.
Thank goodness.
They're good.
Okay.
They give ground, which means they do nothing.
Because they can't go anywhere.
Correct.
Because they're pinned. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
And thus, we stay as we are. Then we're on to Great King Settra and the
Challenge continues.
All right, bring it on. You attack first.
Okay, 3s to hit, rerolling 1s this time.
Hey.
Thank goodness.
3s to wound at
3s
strength
to
6.
wound at Ren. Okay, so 3 at AP 3.
Right through his full plate. Ward. He's got 1 wound left, and he's -1 to hit because the blessed blade of Patra.
And then the horses.
Oh yes.
Oh, I guess.
You can do a horse
Oh, yeah,
before me.
yeah.
Yep.
Go horses, go.
4s to hit me probably.
Yeah. 6s.
And 6s.
Stomp him! Yes! Stomp him, stomp him! Oh, there's a chance! Oh, my horse?
He does. Ooh, jeez. All right, I gotta reinforce that.
No worries.
Sad Settra. Sad Thane sounds. Gonna take that fancy banner back home.
He wanted to put it in his hole.
That is combat res. I still don't lose too bad.
Yeah.
3 wounds.
Yeah.
That's it. I guess. I have a rank. I still have a regular banner. I still have close order.
It's a tie, but you have a musician.
But you crumble 3 less.
So
the same.
I don't mind, but I do have to give ground, however.
That's true. Oh, that is disgusting. Okay.
I mean, we have to move everything.
Why don't we just say
we
don't
just
give
move.
ground? Yes.
Yeah. Because the whole thing would pivot.
Correct.
Go.
Because
Okay, weird.
now this is in the rules. It's under accidental contact. It's he's gonna give ground, and because I can't pursue or follow up, this whole combat is shifted. Every one of these models is moved 2 inches that way to make room for my guys to contact him.
So why don't we just not move them?
We're just gonna keep exactly where they are. It's all lined up perfectly fine here.
I love it.
That is turn 5 finished. We're on to turn 6, starting with the dwarves. Nothing to do in the command phase, sadly. Actually, nothing to do at all. Nothing to dispel. We can go right to the charge declaration phase. I am going to have these Iron Breakers try and get in there to help out.
Yep.
Kind of want those guys to go in as well, but I'm going to have them go to the tower. I don't really know what the ramifications of that are, but it is what it is. Charging there, and then this gyrocopter, he's going to charge over here as well, just to try and get some combo res going. I might backfire on him, though. Let's see if I can get the points for the archer unit. So we're going to have him charge into the archers. These Iron Breakers are going to roll up a charge. They're not going to make it with a 6. They only go forward 3. They needed at least a 5 on one of those dice, but we got the big charge with the Iron Breakers earlier, so I don't mind so much. They're just going to walk into the tower. I don't even know what the rules are for it, honestly. I'll have to look it up. Just have to get in base contact with it. I was kind of playing the door.
You can march into it, though, right? Okay.
March that area, and then we're just going to throw them. Blip. It has to be unit strength of 10 or less anyway, so it has to be a baby unit to get in there.
I know, and only infantry, too.
Yeah, characters can jump in there, too, though.
So it'll be what? That's 200 victory points you're going to get for that.
We're going to quickly scout this tower out.
He's going to get it. The dwarves, they're like,
The Rangers.
Oh, no, we got to get it and leave.
They're kind of like, yeah, I guess the order is get into the tower, find whatever you can while we resolve the rest of this battle. Oh, that's it. No shooting.
Yep.
So right to fighting. I'm going to resolve this nonsense,
This mess.
garbage later. Let's go ahead and do these 2 fights.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do the gyrocopter first. He's got impact hits. It's fun. He does 3 of them.
Nice.
2 wounds. That's strength 4. No AP.
No AP? I don't think they have armor.
They probably don't regens.
Regents.
Okay, 1 dies, but it's worth 2. And I'll have 2 attacks with the actual gyrocopter. These guys are pissed.
Do you have to take your fear test, by the way?
We pass.
No, you're fine.
And we have 2 hits and 2 wounds. Right to regens?
Yeah, I don't think. Okay, 1 more.
2 more dead. Oh, sorry. 1 more dead, but 2 more. So we're at 4 combat res, and you fight back.
Okay.
With 3 dudes.
And 3 horses.
And 3 horses.
Oh.
Okay.
I need that roll again. Come
Sixes?
on. 6s. No,
Nada.
nothing
All right.
there. So you win by
4.
dead.
There we go. I'm gonna restrain.
You got the points.
But you know what?
He does not
failed.
restrain.
He's so impetuous. Send him 12 inches.
Look
at him go
back and forth.
The copter of vengeance. All right, we're on to
here?
that fight. You go first.
I think I'm initiative 3 on that guy, so he misses.
my fear check. We pass.
Your pass.
9. Yeah.
Old dwarves are 9.
Yep. That's the minimum. That's the lowest is 9 on them. Go ahead and do all your attacks.
Little guys on 4s. Ooh.
Ooh.
And 5s. Oh my
3?
goodness. I might actually kill some.
4s.
Yeah, I got one.
Dies. He gets to fight back though.
Yeah.
5 attacks fighting back at you.
-1.
So we're hitting on 4s then.
Yep.
We didn't fail the fear check. 1 wound.
5 up. 6 up. You got 1.
I did it. Huzzah.
Okay.
However,
So 1 and 1.
we both have close order and banner.
Close order banner, so that doesn't.
I think it comes
it's
down
my
to your
rear
right charge. Yeah, your rear charge on me.
2.
I am leadership 7. We give ground. Would you like to restrain and reform?
I'm going to restrain, actually. I would like to try and
Okay.
restrain. Because it's my turn next. Nope.
9. Follow
I
up.
decide not to.
I go 2. You also go 2. Hey.
Is that, and that's because I don't double outnumber you, correct?
Yes, you have to double outnumber him. That was it for there. We're going to have, I guess we'll do this fight next.
Yep.
Why not? Initiative is
3.
on your characters and stuff. Yeah,
So
go ahead.
just my, so I'll do the him. He hits on 4s. Oh, he actually hit this time.
That's a good start.
He's
Strength
strength
5?
4.
4? Okay,
4 in
3s.
hand. Huh?
Sorry, 4's doing, my
Yeah,
bad.
4s with Kopesh. So 3 at AP1.
Oh, there we go. 4 up save.
That's not bad.
Oh, he's going to kill
oh.
2 because of his Kopesh.
Oh, 3!
3!
Yeah, go Herald!
Oh my gosh, okay.
That was incredible.
That was big. That was
That's
really, really
massive. Okay. And then my little unit champion. Okay, he does not hit. And then
now it's all the same
it's all
time.
simultaneous.
Yep. So go ahead and resolve yours. Get it out of the
Okay,
way.
so I just have the 4 other Tomb Guard that are going to be fighting there. Rerolling 1s because Settra's still nearby.
Excellent.
And then these are strength 5 with the halberds. So, one that is a ward and one that's AP1.
AP1 then. We failed that.
One more.
And then the
6 up ward
ward, yes.
from the
other one. Boom,
deathly kill.
boom.
Wow.
And if we didn't say it last round, he was using the halberds last
Yes.
round. It's just we just didn't discuss it earlier.
Yep.
2 more dead. So I'll have 2 guys attacking backwards still. Mm-hmm. Actually, no, 2 plus the 2, so 4 guys attacking backwards.
I guess I'll do my chariots.
Yes. The wheel of attacks from the chariots, all the riders and horses.
4s rerolling 1s because of the blades of death.
The cursed bleeds.
And then toughness 4, so 5s.
Yeah.
And, not bad. 4 of them. Nicely done. I got one!
Yes, 1 dies.
Yeah, I got one!
2 dies from over here. There we go.
Hooray!
Okay, so...
But actually, you can just take it from the back since they already get to fight. Like,
Yes.
they get to fight back anyway.
So it's 4 backwards, because at the same time,
Yep.
and then 7 forward, or 8 forward technically. But I'll figure that out later. 4 backwards, we're higher weapon skill. We do not reroll 1s, and we win on 4s. Nothing backwards.
Okay.
And I'll do the same split. I'll do the champion plus 2 guys this way for 4 attacks, and then just 4 guys forward into that 1 chariot. So into the chariot, the single chariot on its own. Nothing. Ooh boy. And then the 4 attacks into that chariot. Good start, however.
This is into the double.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness gracious.
No damage at all across the board.
Well.
Whew, okay, this is bad. You killed 5 guys
Yeah.
of combat res. You're in my rear.
Yep.
You got 2 ranks.
Yep.
You got 2 banners.
Yep.
And a close order. Yikes. Oh my gosh. I did 0 damage. I have 0 ranks. I have
your banner.
close order. And I have banner. Now would have been a great time to use stubborn. However, I cannot. These guys move up first.
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yikes. That's bad.
Now, and shield will only works when you are charged.
Correct. And that's only if you fall back in good order.
Okay.
I believe I'm going to be breaking pretty bad here. I guess that's not true. Do you double out number? You got 12, 18?
So I've got 18 in that unit, and then 3 for each of the chariots.
So that's 9. So yeah, you definitely double out number me as well. So
Okay.
I'm breaking if I fail
Okay.
this. No BSB, so they're breaking
So which way are you going?
away from them.
Okay. Now that I can't go through my own units.
You would stop. Exactly.
Correct.
I would recommend you restrain.
So I'm going to restrain
Yes.
and reform with
because
them.
I'm also going to lose half my unit simply by running through you.
Yeah, and then that's it. There's nothing else because you're going this way, like directly that way.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you're going that way. So I will just restrain and reform with everything.
Yep. I gotta do a break check on them or a panic check on them.
Right.
They're okay.
They're fine.
Yeah.
They're fine. Okay, so on the BSB unit, I
They're good.
will restrain and reform.
Do you want to restrain and reform with everyone?
Yes, because
Yeah.
then they get to charge and do impact hits.
I'm
and
gonna
stuff.
pop through them. They're not gonna catch me anyway. So yeah.
So I'll do the chariot number 1. He's
Good.
fine. They're
And then this one.
7s on. I think they're 7.
Oh,
they're
they're 10 because of Settra.
Oh.
Let's see how far they flee. They only go 10 because they're dwarves, but they're going 10 this way.
Okay.
So go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, you roll it. You roll it. It's your model. Your unit.
13? Yeah, but you're doing damage to me. All right, so here is 5, 10. I need, okay, well, here's 10, 11, 12. The green die is a champion. I want 4-ups.
You want 4 ups.
I want 4-ups. I lose 4, 6. Not bad, actually, all things
terrible.
considered. I'm going to figure out where they are, then remove 6. Changes nothing, Skari. So this is the remnants of my Ironbreaker unit. They're fine. It's fine. It's good. They didn't really reform much. That guy reformed this way, I suppose. Oh, because you're just going to charge.
Because I want to try and get impact hits. So
Yeah.
if I go impact hits here, it's like a distance, and then that gives me impact hits there, depending on what Settra does here.
Correct. And that's where we're at right now.
Okay, so Settra, 3s.
No challenges for you. Just
Wait,
hit
what's
my-
your weapon skill? I'm weapon skill 8 right now.
I'm 4, so you need 9 to hit me on 2s.
That's
Yeah.
right. So 3s rolling 1s, and then 2s? Yeah, because you're toughness 4.
4,
on them,
correct.
right?
And
Yeah.
then this is, they're
AP
dead.
3.
Yeah, that kills 3 of them.
Blah, blah, blah. And then horses. I guess the horses strike at the same time.
Horses of courses. Yes. You go ahead and do yours, though. Reroll the 1 for the spell. Yeah. and
Yeah, mega horses. They're bloodthirsty horses that killed your battle standard bearer.
I got one guy who can attack you back. Eat filth, Settra. No. All right, so we lose combat by a good amount, but you don't double outnumber us. I'm just going to do this, and we break.
You break.
We break proper
I am
break.
going to try and catch you.
We're going to run this away.
That's perfect. Let's go, Settra!
So we run with our little dwarfeety 7.
And I go 5. No,
No, you go the full.
Add it together. So
Now, they run center to center away from him. He can't pivot the full to face them directly. He pivots enough just to catch them on the side, skirting these guys a little bit there. So they're dead, and you can leadership.
test to reform.
You got a BSB within range, though.
Oh,
Undead BSB lets you reroll
Undead BSB.
every leadership check.
He knows what he wants. He's gonna try and get 400 points.
Okay, absolutely. That's actually a smart idea.
He's gonna try and get 400 points. Let's go.
They're pretty close to 400. They're like 3 and some change. That will conclude turn 6 for me. Wasn't a great one. I've had better. Now we're gonna go to
your turn.
That was my turn.
Oh,
I have everything
Killer
failed.
copter.
Correct.
Helicopter.
Copter of Vengeance.
The Copter of
They
Vengeance.
failed their charge.
Yeah.
They failed every wound roll.
Every save.
Every save, every
Every-
wound roll,
yeah.
and then my dwarves rolled a proper break. Everything went wrong. Every little
On the
thing.
6th turn.
On the 6th
Oh,
turn.
how the tables have turned, Luka.
So your turn 6 is super simple. It's
Yes.
charge, they're
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Charge, I assume.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And then that's just a wash.
And then we're gonna see what happens here.
Correct, yes. Let's just show you where roll that charge, I guess. I'm not gonna flee, I'm a dwarf.
My will be done to give me movement. No,
Yes.
not movement. I'll go. Yeah, movement. Let's go. Yeah, extra movement. Hooray!
Everything within 6. I'm not
He's
gonna,
not within 6.
Yeah, I'm not gonna flee with them because they're gonna catch me on the charge. So
I'm assuming you're gonna stand and shoot with your quick fire.
I will. I'm gonna stand and shoot at those guys.
Oh, because you can pick, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So they go in like this. Ta-da!
Oh yeah! We're dwarven crafted, so we hit on those. Not that it mattered. That was misses no matter what. 2 wounds at -1.
Yeah, one. I
And he
regen.
regens it too, so no extra damage
Hooray!
either. Perfect. Boom, boom, boom. Now, you know what? 4 of dry as dust. It was. So that was. It's 2. It still counts
Okay,
as 2
so
damage
do I
for
have to take
combat
another-
res. No, it's 1 regen to save them both, but I still have to see if it's extra damage or not for
Okay.
combat resolution.
Hooray!
Because it doesn't matter at all, but I'm doing it anyway.
Settra, you have to actually keep on running, I guess.
No, I just.
Because you're fleeing.
Well,
so
that's
you have
true.
to keep on fleeing.
I'm off the board.
Hooray! Okay, and I go 4 inches. Yay!
So-
Rah, boo!
They're dead.
Comments.
Yeah, we can just go ahead and do this
Impact
one.
hits!
Yep.
2d3.
You want to reroll it or keep
No,
it?
I'll keep it. What are the toughness? Toughness 4 on them?
Yep.
Force.
One
Aha,
wound. They have
take
full
that.
plate armor. So, okay.
Yeah,
that's
crushed him.
fine. Oh no, shoulder pad.
Your whole army's falling apart, Luka!
Oh.
Even the physical units are falling apart.
You get to go first with everyone.
Yep, I'll do the chariots first. Oh,
See if it's
do
gonna
I
fix
get
him.
cursed blades off? I do. Would you
Yeah.
like to faded dispel?
I would love to try it, I suppose.
Okay.
Save face. Nope.
No, okay. So, chariots. Yeah.
Reroll. 1 hit.
Hooray.
And no
Nothing,
wound. All right,
okay.
and then all the tomb guard.
I get horses. I guess the horses. I'll just do the horses now. 2 horse wounds.
Oh wow, nice. Full plate. We're good.
Good. Okay, tomb guard.
Ooh,
I
got the
guess I
Herald.
have
Harold's
one.
got his 1 attack.
He misses.
Misses,
Okay.
and then
Champion.
1 attack. Well, where's your champion, anyways?
He should be on this side. Or he's the one in the middle.
He's still in base contact.
Yeah.
He's still good. Yeah.
So 2 from him, hit, and now 1 because it's strength 5.
Using the halberd. Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We're good.
Ah, boo! And then 4 other little guys.
We're gonna beat the crap out of you.
What's your weapon skill?
They're 4.
Okay, and 3s. 2 at AP1. Yeah, I got another one. Take that.
All right, I have 1 attack on the chair. I'll do everything in Tomb Guard. Screw their face. No, yeah. Crushed them. Brr 'em. 2 wounds at -1. They have grommet weapons also. They have.
Oh no! Regents. 2.
Yeah, I killed 2. Eat that.
Ah.
All right. So combat res isn't great. Now I did get 2 for the
And
regenerate.
2. So 4.
So I got 4 combat res because of the stand and shoot. It still
That's right.
counts. And yeah, that's it. I got 4.
I got 2 banners.
You know what? I'm gonna hover this one here in case of close order. I don't think that they might be.
Then
They're not using strength 5 anymore. That's right. That's a good rule they did.
okay, so I get 2 ranks, 2 banners,
Close order.
closed order. I win by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I win by 1.
They might be stubborn. I'm not gonna use it. Re-break!
I will try and catch you.
Wait. I'm lying. Oh, you stubborn. I was too lazy to look it up. I figured a leadership check would be fine. I lost by 1. They're going to fall back in good order.
Okay.
This way. Not that it really matters. They're going to end up about 6 here. You're going to catch me. That's the end of the turn.
It's not going to really matter at that point.
Well, it will matter for like calculating who's still alive and all that stuff at the end.
Okay.
And then this fight
Over here. Glittering robe, did it go off? It did.
Self-range. Yep, you're good.
Hooray. So we're going to go off, and you owe me a fear test because I do outnumber you.
We're good.
Sad. So 6, and he has just 1 attack, I think.
Yeah.
6, 7. I'll just do it all.
4s and 5s.
4s.
Got a couple of hits. Nothing. And I have 5 attacks back. I passed my fear check, so I hit you on 4s instead, and I wound you once.
5s. Good.
Yep. So I lose by 2 again.
Yep.
We're good. We give ground.
Ah, sad. And that was the little combat that kept on giving the whole game.
That kind of didn't go much of anywhere. This went very much your way at the very end of the game there. However, that is the end of it. I do hold the abandoned tower with the information of where the dark monolith is. That is 200 extra victory points, but that won't be enough to cut it. We're going to go ahead and calculate a couple things here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you crushed me. Everyone knows that. It's quite obvious.
I didn't do anything. I was just the vessel with which Settra was able to achieve victory.
So with my 3 Iron Drakes left on the table, a Gyrocopter and the Quarrelers. Oh, I forgot to add the Rangers on top of it. One sec. Got to calculate them. 1,860 points for your side. Because you got my general slain.
Settra.
You captured 1 banner, Settra. And my BSB.
Settra. Yeah.
So that is
Settra.
That's an extra 250 points.
Yep.
So that's why you're at 1860. And I had 700 of your points generally, and then 200 for the tower for the objective. So I got to 900 points.
900 points to my 1800.
That's a massive victory for you.
However, if they don't break, that's like 400 points.
Yes.
That stays. So that boom, instantly shifts.
It's an 800 point shift.
It's like a huge shift.
You go down to 1060, and I go up to, what was I at? 18. I go up to 2. I win. Yeah. That unit there is still, of course. But that's the thing.
It was like right on turn 6, and it was looking like you were going to win with victory points until the Ironbreakers broke.
What can you do, right?
There's nothing you can do. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is going to shape up for the next mission.
Did you want to quickly resolve that?
Yeah, let's do that.
It's super easy in the missions.
Super quick.
We'll be right back. We're going to line up and tell you how it works, everyone. All right, so we have 2 things to do here. We're going to roll for all of the units that lost more than a quarter of their starting models or wounds in that game.
Yep, so basically units that have suffered casualties during army selection. This is on game 2, technically. But we're doing it at the end of this one, so we can just get started with the next game.
Correct.
For any unit that suffered the 25%, on a 1, 2, or 3, they will lose D3 models to a minimum unit strength of 5, or D6 models if they were a unit strength of 20 or more.
Yep.
Basically.
These are warriors who weren't able to be reconstructed or never really fully recovered.
On a 4+, they patch up their wounded, but they reduce their leadership by 1.
So it's just a 50-50.
Correct.
So we'll do that part here.
Okay.
We'll do the Dwarven stuff. Now I have 2 units that don't have to roll at all because they lost less than a quarter of their models. Gyrocopter number 1 didn't lose nothing. I lost 2 Rangers. They're freaking heroes. However, I did lose a quarter of my Iron Drakes and a quarter of my Quarrelers. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for them. Iron Drakes first. So they recover fully. However, they're -1 leadership.
Correct.
So I'm going to have to find a way to note. I'm going to have to find a way to note that, but that should be easy enough. And then the Quarrelers. Okay, they lose. Is it
D3?
What was the? How many models do I need for D6?
So you'd have to have a unit strength of 20 or higher.
So we lose 2 of them. So
2
only
of them go
2
away.
of these recover. That means these models will not be. Those 2 models will not be in next game because only 2 of them were able to recover. So that's locked in. On your side.
Now.
No, sorry. Let's do the rest now for all my failed stuff.
So then the second thing we do is we do for destroyed units.
Things that have fled.
So for each unit that fled or was destroyed or run down or anything like that, you have to roll a dice. On a 1 or 2, they do not participate in the next game. They flee to the hills.
They're scattered.
They scatter. So they're not in the upcoming battle. Doesn't mean they're all dead. It just means that they're not able to muster for the next game. On a 3+, you have regrouped the unit. They are able to be used, but the number of models the unit contained is halved. So if it's a unit strength 20, it goes to 10 models.
Yep, and then single models are like the Cameron War Sphinx that died. He comes back, he's reconstructed, but only had like 3 wounds or something.
Correct.
Yep.
And that's what we'll do for characters and for like single wound models. We'll say that they basically take wounds or something like that. So.
And then what's the 5 up? Is there any more? Or is that just
no?
it?
It's on a 3+. You're fine. You're just wounded.
We'll do my stuff first. That is everything else. All right, so I will roll for these Dwarven warriors. There's 23 of them. Okay. So I'll get 12 models back, because you round up, I guess. Or none.
Or none.
We get no warriors. They scatter.
Settra got rid of them. Good.
Woo. Okay. The miners.
Okay. They're good.
Half of them. Boom. Boom. Boom.
This is like gut-wrenching.
It is. It's nasty. Our Rune Lord, he was taken out by Settra. However, he's going to be back with a couple of wounds.
With 2 wounds instead of 1. Yep.
And then, you know what? I'll put this beside him so I remember.
Yep.
And then our Battle Standard Bearer.
Oh! Took him to the hold!
Took the flag home. These Slayers got destroyed. So they're
dead.
They fulfilled their oath. These Slayers are... Is it half? Yeah, it's half. So we got this.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh,
and then the Iron Breakers.
Okay, big money here.
Oh no! This next bit. Oh, I gotta do the gyrocopter too.
Yeah, the gyrocopter. At this point, we're like, we don't care about the gyrocopter anymore.
Him. All right, so for my next game in this series, this is what I have.
That's right. This is the little series. This is what you have. This is your forces. But it's not like I didn't take casualties either.
I'm gonna roll yours up now. Now, going over Skari's elements that are fine. They don't have to roll or anything.
So Settra was fine. The unit of Tomb Guard were fine. I had my 1 Lich Priest and my Battle Standard Bearer completely fine. And 1 unit of Chariots that didn't... no, actually it suffered. It did. It suffered 25%. Because I lost 1.
Oh, okay, we'll put that in the pile.
Yeah, so this is not fine.
So these guys are fine. For the 25% or more pile...
Okay, so on a 4+. So them, 4+.
Ooh,
no.
They lose D6 models, probably.
Their unit strength 20.
6.
So 6 of them will go down.
So 14 skeletons.
I'm just going to get rid of the archers because I forgot to shoot them anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Chariots?
The chariots, so that unit of chariots, 4+ for them. No, they will lose a chariot. Because it's minimum unit strength of 5.
Gotcha, okay.
So it can't go down to 3. And then that unit also loses a chariot.
So they just weren't able to reknit. The magical animus couldn't come back into them. And now we go for the units that were destroyed. And here are the units that were wiped out in the game. So we have War Sphinx, Tomb Guard chariots, regular chariots, Lich Priest, and skirmishers and horsemen. Yeah. What are we doing?
Okay, so we'll start with the regular chariots. They are okay.
But they're -1 leadership.
No, they are half. They can only have half of their number of models.
So 1 less.
That'll go down, and 1 of the chariots will have 1 wound.
There's 2 chariots left.
So now I have 3 units of 2 chariots.
The Tomb Guard chariots.
Okay, Tomb Guard chariots. No!
Oh, they're not re-knitted. They're not going to make it to the game.
They got swarmed and murdered. Okay, so my Lich Priest with a lore of elementalism, so he's fine.
Yep.
However, he's definitely coming back wounded with only 1 wound.
So 1 miscast and that's it?
Yeah.
Now, there probably will... Oh, you know what? I'll talk about it later.
Yep.
Horses?
Oh, they're all dead.
You love... Yeah, that's a good unit to have.
I love that unit. My little skirmishers.
They're good.
Okay.
Well, half of them are okay. You get 3 of them.
I guess. Hooray!
And the War Sphinx.
War Sphinx says... No!
Oh, no! No War Sphinx either? Okay, so this is what you'll have.
Gracious.
Now, the purpose of these 3 missions is to kind of like start at a big size and whittle down throughout the campaign, and it's not meant to be balanced, so keep that stuff in mind. Skari and I are going to snap a photo of what we have. And
I get to use all of my own chariots.
That's true.
Forward.
Yep. Kind of knocked ourselves down to what looks like a 1,500 point-ish game, probably, if not a little bit more.
About right.
And that'll be in the next mission coming up. No promises on when, but there will be. Next time me and Skari play, you get to play your Tomb Kings. I'll play more Dwarf, this Dwarven Expedition force.
That'd be awesome. And we will be fighting for the Dark Monolith.
We have found where the monolith was from my rangers. They got the information they wanted. However, my army's so beaten, battered, and bruised, and you know the desert, you're just going to follow us there.
We send the crows!
That's what I picture up in my mind.
The carrion, or the little scuttly scarabs to find magically goodness.
Any nasty desert creature, essentially.
A snake.
Yeah, a snake too. That's it for this one, folks. Happy Wargaming. Thanks for tuning in. Leave some feedback down below what you thought. We're going to finish up this series, and then we'll probably try and figure out more fun in the future.
This was really fun.
This is
I
perfect.
enjoyed it. I hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed it as well.
So do I. Happy Wargaming, everyone.